Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Octopath Traveler. Alright, sorry we're a couple of minutes late today. I don't know, I started everything up and kind of listened back to the audio in my own headset, and it sounded a little bit like staticky, and sometimes I feel like the Go XLR Mini that I have kind of messes up, and so, like, when I because basically I don't use my headphones for my normal PC play, I use my speakers, but when I switch over to the headphones and then plug them in, it seems like sometimes the audio quality suffers a little bit until I restart the computer with the headphones plugged in. Not really sure, I don't know, that could all be my imagination, but that's just kind of what I feel happens, and so I was just like, you know, let's just restart the computer just in case the audio quality is suffering. Hi Kalis, how you doing today, friend? Okay, so before I forget, I'm gonna go over to Twitter and I'm gonna make her tweet for the night. I've been trying to do this, I've been trying to have it set up like the actual tweet so that immediately upon going live, I can just hit tweet and then not even, like, take this time during the stream to do it, but today I'm just a little bit behind, so, let's see. Grab the link real quick. There's a little bit until... Alright. Okay, that should be good. Close out of that. Make sure I'm on live chat. I am on live chat. Alright, we are good. Okay, so yesterday's stream, we did Tresses Chapter 4 here in Grandport, which was very grand. It was wonderful, actually. I love Tresses Chapter 4. It is maybe not the best chapter in terms of... I don't really know, like, high stakes, I suppose, but I do think that the kind of wholesome vibe you get from it is just really nice. I mean, I think it just caps off Tressa's story really well. I think Tressa is another one of those characters that has a really good arc. Every single one of her chapters furthers her own character development and also introduces us to the next stage of the story. You know, like her first chapter introduces us to her, and then how she wants to set out on an adventure, and then we do that. And then the second chapter is about how now that she's on this adventure, what kinds of people does she meet? How does she begin trying to be a merchant in a new, you know, uncharted territory for her? And then she meets Ali, and then Ali tells her of, you know, the fair, and then her next goal is to set off and find an item that she can sell at the fair, and so she has to figure out, well, what thing of value can I find? And so she sets out and she finds the Eldrite, and then she plans on turning that in, but then she gets to the fair, and she meets the person that is going to be potentially receiving the Eldrite, and she's like, you know what? I have a better idea. I think I have something even better that this person actually could use, like actually would want, rather than just some other, you know, useless trinket that's like just there to look pretty. And I think that it's nice too, because like Noah, who is actually, you can see her standing up there in the top right hand corner of the screen, I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know, like they allude to the fact that something's wrong with her legs. Like, she obviously can stand and walk, but she falls a lot, so she might have some kind of like, I don't know. Is that an MS thing? It could be a muscle. Is it atrophy? Is that the right word? I don't know. Maybe the muscles in her legs are not particularly in great shape or something like that. Either way, I like that they kind of take a disabled character or a semi-disabled character, and they tell a story of how, like, this person's gonna they're gonna push through their disabilities, and they're still gonna, like, she's still gonna go out and try to see the world in whatever way she can. I think it's a really nice story, and Tressa is a fairly likable character. For me, she has some of the most memorable voice lines in the game, and I always remember her chapter 4. Like, It's just, there's certain chapters that always stick in my mind. Ophelia's Chapter 4 is one of them. Tress's Chapter 4 is one of them. Prim's Chapter 4 is one of them. And speaking of Prim's Chapter 4, guess what we're doing today? You probably know, because the title of the stream is Final Bows of Primrose. Yeah, I purposely made that one a little bit... Well, you know, I left it very vague, and I left it very kind of like... We're in treacherous territory, friends. Is Prim going to die? Is this the final bow she will see in her entire life? What is going to happen? Find out more next time on Dragon Ball Z Octopath Edition. I don't know. But, you know, we're doing Primrose's Chapter 4 today. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing Prim's Chapter 4, and then we're gonna, of course, go around and do our usual stuff of, like, collecting whatever is available after Prim's chapter, and then also finishing up more side quests. Because my goal, I think... I don't know, I kind of would like to do every quest in the game if possible, every side quest. It would be kind of cool if I actually 100%ed a game in one of my streams. I normally don't, and by 100%, I don't mean I've opened every chest and, you know, what am I trying to say, found every hidden item and, like, found every enemy's weakness and all that stuff. I've already done that. Been there, done that, don't need to do that again. Plus, at this point, it's impossible for us to do it because there are already, I'm sure, things that I've missed that are missable items and stuff like that, so, you know, whatever. But we may very well be doing all the side quests, but what I would like to do is Prim's chapter, some side quests and all that stuff, and then Cyrus's chapter, and then the remaining side quests, preferably. As long as there's not too many, I suppose we could maybe finish up the last of them on Saturday's stream, but Saturday's stream I would like to dedicate to the last boss, because the last boss is very hard, and it may take all stream for me to beat the boss. And Kayla says it sounds like muscular dystrophy. Okay, so not atrophy. I said atrophy. What is that? You know what? Now I'm curious. We've been doing this a lot lately. Atrophy. Okay, what does atrophy mean? Atrophy is a reduction in size of cell, organ, or tissue after attaining its normal mature growth. So in contrast, hypalasia is the reduction in size of a cell, organ, or tissue that has not attained normal maturity. So atrophy is the general physiological process of reabsorption and breakdown of tissues. So she could have atrophy, actually. What is dystrophy, then? What is dystrophy? Dystrophy is a disorder in which an organ or tissue of the body wastes away. So it could be that, too. So what is dystrophy versus atrophy? While muscular dystrophy can cause muscle atrophy, they are not the same condition. Muscular dystrophy is the generic condition encompassing 9 main types, while the muscle atrophy refers to the loss of the actual muscle tissue. So muscle atrophy can often be reversed with treatments and exercise. Muscle dystrophy, it sounds like it cannot. I don't know. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, she might have something like that going on. Okay. So without further ado, let's go to the inn and grab Dear Primrose. I think I took a quick look through everybody's... Maybe I didn't, actually. Maybe I meant to and I forgot. I was gonna attach more skills to people. Well, like, here, let's see what... Therian has BP Eater and Boost Start and Physical Prowess. That's all I really want on him. Tressa has BP Eater and Elemental Edge. She has Persistence. I could technically put Boost Start on her and get rid of this. You know what, until the last boss, I don't think we need Persistence, and even then, I may not use Persistence on the last boss, so let's start with Boost Start. Let's also, like, just supercharge Tressa. And then Ulberich, that's right, he didn't have enough JP, if I recall. How much JP does he have? Yeah, he only has 4,000 JP. That's not enough for me to unlock Boost Start and BP Eater, which are the abilities that I want to give him. So for now, he's technically on the weaker side, but you've seen how much damage he can do. He ain't weak, right? He ain't weak at all. So, like, second serving... This ability I absolutely never, ever, ever, ever take off of Ulberich or Honnet. Like, literally it's always on them because it's incredibly important for breaking shields to have this thing. Yes, it's a chance, so you're technically rolling the RNG dice, but I still think 50% is a high enough chance that more often than not, it seems to get you an extra swing of an attack, and that's important. Physical prowess, of course, is going to be a mainstay on him. Surpassing power is needed to do over the 9,999 mark, which he needs, because he can do up to 30,000 damage. Cover! Oh, why do I have this on him? No. No, we don't need cover. Why does he have cover on? Why did I give him cover? Maybe I was planning on doing like a, did I put cover on him during yesterday's stream, like before the boss or something? I don't know. What I want to put on him really is like, probably patience. I mean, really what I want to put on him is BP Eater, but we don't have BP Eater. So let's just, for now, let's go with patience. You know, he can maybe get that extra attack in at the end of every turn. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? I had sushi. It was okay. We've been getting our sushi from like 3 different places, and this one place that's over by Bill's work, I think that's where he's been getting it. I don't know. They've been a little hit or miss lately. So like 80% of my sushi was fine, but then there were a few pieces where I was like, this feels like it was part of a different fish than the other pieces were from, and maybe it was like it had been sitting there for a while. You can just, trust me, you can tell with raw salmon, you can tell if it's like good to eat or not good to eat. I've talked about this all the time, but honestly, I eat sushi all the time. If it is squishy, like if you poke the meat with your chopstick or whatever you're eating it with, and it just like gooey seeps into it, like it doesn't resist it at all, then it's probably gone off. And then also, it's not supposed to smell like fish. So if it smells of fish, that's usually a prime red flag for do not eat me, or you will have a tummy ache. Now, it's often not gonna kill you if you eat salmon that's been sitting out for a bit too long. It's not gonna kill you, but it's definitely not pleasant, and it can cause gas. That's really, I don't know, it's some kind of, like, something that happens to the actual fish meat chemically when it's been sitting out exposed to oxygen, like, in the air for too long, I guess. Alright, Prim, we're taking you. 100%, you are coming with us. Honnet, you are coming with us. We have not used Ophelia in a while, I feel. Although, you know what, I say this, but actually, what I really want to do here... I want to take this party. In fact, I don't even want to take Tressa. Let's take Ulbrich. We're going to take this party to go to the place we're going to, so that we can steal and like do all that stuff once we get there, and then we'll switch out the party. But for now, we're going to go in with Prim. To Everhold, that's where we're heading today. Okay, so I think probably the best way to go is from, oh my god, all the way from Stoneguard? Ew. Alright. Yeah. Well, would it be quicker going from Marsalim? 1 screen, 2 screen, 3 screens. 1 screen, 2 screens, 3 screens. Yeah, I think it's about the same. Although, I will tell you, I hate going through Stoneguard, so why don't we go from Marsalim today? We always go from Stoneguard, and it's like, I don't know, the paths from Stoneguard just seem like a big old maze to me, so... They had romaine-wrapped burgers with mushrooms and a mound of cheese. That sounds really good. So when you say romaine-wrapped burgers, like, do you actually wrap the burger in, like, a lettuce? So, like, okay, I guess my question is it the patty that's wrapped in the lettuce and then you still put a bun on it? Or, like, are you wrapping a piece of lettuce around a hamburger bun? Because I feel like that would be weird, right? That's not a thing that people do, right? John says there is a doctor on YouTube that does kind of Dr. House type breakdown of medical cases, and he did one with a guy eating week old gas station sushi. Ew. What happened? What happened to that man? Is he still among the living? Would it be better to do an arrows? No, it'd be better to do level slash. His sword is just... cut you down! I mean, it didn't kill anything, but, like, they almost died. I don't know. They can't have much health.
Too slow! Out of my way.
Yeah, what happened to that guy after eating that sushi? I'm curious. That is, like, mortifying. That is mortifying. Therian, I want to test something. How much damage can you do with Trade Tempest? Oh, okay, Therion.
I am ready.
Well, you color me surprised. Prim, this is actually good, because it means we can now break the scorpions in the back and get a little bit of a bonus. Oh, so the lettuce is the bun.
The show is over.
Interesting. I mean, it definitely sounds healthier, I suppose. Especially maybe if you're like, you know, you have celiac disease or something. I don't know if you guys do, but, you know, like, if you did, I suppose, ooh, look, a purple chest. A purple chest. And I need to stop doing that. I need to stop ending my sentences mid-thought. If you were celiac, a lettuce bun would be a good choice for you. That's what I meant to say. But see, sometimes I just stop my sentences mid-sentence and then never finish them, and you guys have got to be wondering half the time, like, what was he gonna say? That's so annoying. Why does he do that? And I can't answer that question. It is a mystery to the world.
Turn.
It is the way. It is the way. Therian, I'm gonna let you actually do some attacking.
The winds of fortune howl.
I must have put an elemental weapon on
Too
Therian
slow.
and forgot, because he's...
Too slow. Too slow.
Oh, what was
slow.
that
I'm
attack?
ready.
That attack was kind of... That was scary looking.
Be engulfed in my
Yeah, Therian must
blizzard.
have, like... I mean, he's still not doing incredible damage, you know? He's not doing Prim
The show
or
is
Cyrus or
over.
Ulbrich levels of damage, but he's doing damage, which is good. Ew, he got parasites, but he lived? No. No, I'm not... Angie doesn't eat bread? Angie, is there a reason? I'm curious. Is it just I don't like bread? Is it I am watching my figure so I don't eat, like, bready things? Is it, like, what was the first thing I said? Like, is it a celiac thing? You know what I'm, like, what is the reason? I'm curious, because, like, bread, here's the thing. I have an interesting relationship with bread.
I've done my research.
For most of my life, my opinion on bread, especially bread on sandwiches and burgers and such, was that I didn't care for it. And the reason was, I felt like, why would I waste the space in my stomach for bread when I could just not eat the bread and leave more room for the things that I like more, such as the meat? That was my thought process, okay? As an adult, however, and I say, like, I'm talking like, I had this opinion when I met Bill, so like 10 years ago I was still thinking this, but more recently, within the last like 4 or 5 years for me, I have grown to love bread. One of my favorite things to do, and this is such a basic bitch thing, like, trust me, I am fully aware of how basic bitch I am by saying this, but I love the Cheesecake Factory's brown oat bread that they have.
I am ready.
It is so good, and they're selling it now at Lowe's Food grocery store, which is like 2 minutes away from our house. They're selling it. They're selling like 2 like baguette, you know, full things of the actual, like, it's marketed as the Cheesecake Factory on the packaging. It's incredible, and so we've been buying those, and we'll cut them in half, and we'll put them in our air fryer to kind of like toast the outside and warm the inside, and then I am lactose intolerant, so we actually found, it is, what brand is it? It is, oh god, I don't even know what brand it is. Well, I do know what brand it is. Is it Crocker is not a...
The show is over.
Crocker is not a butter brand, is it? I don't know. There's some butter brand, and they're doing vegan butters, and so this butter is made from things like, God, I don't know, like coconut oil and all this other stuff. Non-animal products, no milk whatsoever in it, and it has olive oil. The kind that I like has olive oil in it, and I have to tell you, okay, it's okay. You know what? I gotta figure out what it is, because this is not even just story time so that you guys like are entertained. This is a public service announcement. You need to go out and try this butter. God, what is it? Vegan olive oil butter. see if I can find it. Aha, it is Country Crock. So Country Crock makes what they call it a plant butter. Okay, they call it a plant butter. And they have a regular variant, and then they have an olive oil variant. And we get the olive oil one, and it is, first of all, you taste this butter and you're like, I can't believe it's not butter. But really, like, I have had I can't believe it's not butter. And even though it's slightly hard to believe that I can't believe it's not butter is not butter, I actually don't believe that this Crocker, what Country Crock, olive oil butter is not actually butter, because it tastes, not only does it taste exactly like, it tastes like real butter, but it also tastes better because it has olive oil in it, and olive oil makes everything better. And it's also, olive oil is good for you. And also, I don't know if any of you know this, but like 60% of every adult in the United States is lactose intolerant to a degree, because our bodies are not meant to digest lactase as we age. That enzyme is only present in our bodies because it's needed to digest the enzymes in our mother's milk, and as we age, our body goes, okay, we don't need this anymore. Some people, for about 40% of the population, has developed what they call a genetic mutation, where the body has continued to produce the enzyme even though it doesn't necessarily need to. So maybe you're one of the 40%, you're the lucky, 40% that can eat butter and not have it do anything to you. But for most people in the United States, or the majority of the people in the United States, it will at least give you the runs or a slight tummy ache, or in some cases, make you really, really sick. And that's me. It makes me really, really sick. At this point, I just can't even have it anymore. So do yourself a favor and go out and try this butter. Now, I'm sure there's probably an ingredient in this butter that they'll find out, 10 years down the road is like really horrendous for everybody and, blah, blah, blah. But I will tell you, since I have switched to having this butter, my food tastes amazing, and it doesn't feel like I'm sacrificing anything anymore. Like, I can have most of the things I could have before. I just have to substitute them out for this butter. And, my stomach hasn't been hurting. Like, I can eat literally handfuls of this butter on top of slices of bread, and I don't feel sick even in the slightest. It's incredible. It is like literally life-changing. I don't know how they have done it.
Good day for
it's science, I suppose, but it's incredible. Like, it really does taste so close, like very, very, very similar to butter.
Nothing will quiet the
except
storm.
Without the horrendous gas and diarrhea and constipation, or however dairy might affect you. Without all of that stuff. And again, I argue it tastes better because it's got the olive oil in it. I don't know. Seriously, do yourself a favor and go out and try it. It will change your life. Let's see. I'm going to catch up on what you guys have been typing. Angie says, I eat extremely low... Okay, so this is about the bread. I eat extremely low carb, 20 to 25 grams a day, so I get to be creative at times. Oh, okay, I see. Ketogenic lifestyle that helped me drop about 80 to 90 pounds, so I've gained a fair bit back after having a scare wake-up call about my health. Okay. We have a friend, well, Bill has, I guess she's a mutual friend. She lives in Florida, and she did a show with him up here in North Carolina in the mountains, and she's on the keto diet, and she's always posting her food and stuff on Facebook, and I'm like, lady, you gotta, Angie, you do this too, but like, her food looks so good. I'm like, I want, because like, I'm not vegan, although I probably should go vegan just because I think my body at this point is kind of telling me go vegan, because I can't digest all of these like fatty, oily, greasy foods that you eat all the time, Vinny. Please stop it. Get some help. But like, I don't listen to it fully, but I have incorporated a lot of vegan practices into my diet. And honestly, since I have been doing those things, I've noticed a big difference in the way that I feel. I still have issues though, because my stomach issues are not just like digestive intolerance. It's not just that's going on. For some reason, they haven't figured it out yet. I have scopes being done in like 2 weeks, and we're gonna see if this GI can figure out what's going on with me. But my sphincter muscle, that is, everyone has honestly, it's the same kind of muscle that's like your butthole. That's basically what it is. But it's in your stomach, and it's between your esophagus and the top of your stomach. That's the thing that connects them, and it's supposed to open and close to allow food to go in and then not back out. However, mine is just not contracting anymore whatsoever. Like, literally doesn't contract at all. What that means is that I essentially always have acid reflux or gases coming back up in my esophagus and like wreaking havoc on my sinuses and everything. So they have to get that under control. Also, I have a hernia in my diaphragm, which is fun. It's so fun that when I lay down on my side at night to go to bed, I can actually feel it feels like a knot in my stomach, but what I've learned that it is it's the top of my stomach poking through the hole in my diaphragm. So I likely will be getting diaphragm surgery. That's like, first and foremost, that's definitely going to be happening. And then they have to figure out what's wrong with that muscle in my esophagus. If they can figure out those two things, then I don't think I'll have to go a full vegan diet. But if they can't figure out either of those two things, it may be the only way I'll be able to find any sort of, I don't know.
Let us fight with honor.
I've had a lot of health issues. I've been struggling with this stuff for like 4 or 5 years now. Basically, since I stopped doing the channel about 5 years ago. So, you know, fun times. Let's use an arrow storm.
A torrent of arrows.
Let's break everything. Okay, and I want to read more. So Angie is on a keto diet. She said Panera's has a tomato basil bread that is amazing, but I wanted to do better. But I wanted to do better for me. Sliced tomato baguettes with seasoned olive oil is amazing. So what do you use for the flour though? Because if you're not doing like bread, are you using some kind of flour substitute? That's like a non-carb, I guess. I don't even. Does that exist? Is that a thing?
A great inferno to scorch the land.
Kayla says oil and balsamic vinegar with toasted garlic bread is one of my favorite foods. Oh man. Oh dude. The Contemporary Resort at Walt Disney World. There is a restaurant at the very, very top called the California Grill. And they're horrendously expensive. They're also incredibly difficult to get into. Like, we always get reservations there every trip, but we have sneaky ways of getting reservations there through different apps that we have found, which I may or may not be willing to share with you. I mean, I'll share it. It's called Mouse Dining. There's an app that you can get on it. They're now charging $5 a month service fee for it. It used to be free, but you pick what restaurant at Disney World you want to get a reservation at. You pick the day and you pick the time that you would like. And then within an hour's gap on either side of that time, they will try any time one of those reservation times pops up on the Disney World app, they will send you a text message with a link to that page that already has pre-selected that time. And if you click it fast enough, you will make the reservation. So we always get reservations at California Grill. And they have this olive oil with like, it's probably got garlic in it, and I'm sure salt and pepper, and then these like roasted tomato chunks. Just like chunks, like slivers of roasted tomato in this like balsamic olive oil concoction that they have. It is so good. It's so good, I can literally taste it right now, and I haven't had it in months. So, oh man, if you're ever at Disney World and you want to try like some amazing food in general, but especially some like amazing bread and like that kind of stuff with oil, man, go to California Grill. Also, if you go around the firework time, you can actually go out on the balconies on top of the resort and watch the fireworks from there, and they play the music on the speakers nearby. It literally is magical. It's one of my favorite things I have. We've done it so many times now that you would think I would get bored and like tired of it, but nah, it's magical every time we go. Like, so we're going to be taking, I guess I haven't talked about this yet, but we're going to be taking a trip to Disney May 15th through, I believe, the 20th. So those days I will not be streaming. Whatever stream days fall within that period of time, I won't be streaming next month, just so you guys have a heads up. But we're going again, and we already have I think we have one reservation in for California Grill, but we're trying to see if we can get a better time. That's how good this app is, though. That's how good it is. Like, you can even, not only can you get into all the hardest to get into restaurants fairly easily without having to book 60 days out or whatever, 6 months out in some cases, but you can also just like be picky enough to where you can like get the time that you want. It's amazing. It's amazing. Angie says she uses almond or coconut flour. Okay. So I'm assuming almond and coconut are like, I don't know how carbs work, okay? For the most part, I haven't had to worry about my weight my whole life. So carbs are not really a thing that happen a whole lot in my day-to-day conversation. I just kind of eat anything that doesn't make my stomach feel bad at this point. So like almonds and coconut, I'm assuming they have no carbs in them, or like very, very, very little carbs. Kayla says he's about to see a gastroenterologist to see if he might have Crohn's disease. Oh no, I hope you do not, Kayla. I hope you do not. Yeah, I'm constantly worried about getting, they call it Barrett's esophagus, which is basically a pre-cancer. Because they say that the longer that you and this they don't say, this is a true thing. The longer that you struggle with acid reflux problems that are not put under control, the higher your chance of getting esophageal cancer. So that's also part of the reason why I'm getting the scopes done, is just to make sure that within the last 5 years I haven't developed anything that we don't want developing. You know what I mean? Because if they catch it early enough, they can do stuff about it. But if they don't catch it early enough, like esophageal cancer is like, that's one of the bad ones. You do not want it. Prim, okay, let's play the game. Let's play the game. We have, I mean, I'll still keep chatting about all this stuff, but I need to actually put some, like, you know, effort into this. Continue, because Prim's Chapter 4 is amazing. You guys are in for a treat here. You have come to Everhold in pursuit of Simeon, who revealed himself as the ringleader of the Crows. Here, you soon find that the stage has already been set. The story so far. In her hometown of Noblecourt, Primrose brought down the second house of her sworn foes. There, she was also reunited with her childhood friend, Simeon. He approached her tenderly, yet what he bore was the gift of pain. Simeon's scarf unraveled, grasped in Primrose's fingers as she fell, lying bare the mark of the foul crow on his neck. The friend she cherished so dearly was the last of her foes, the man who had brought death to her father and ruin to her family. What motives could the man have for his vile deeds? Primrose could not begin to imagine. But it mattered little, for her ultimate goal was clear. All would come to an end in Everhold. That was, especially the first page of that was very dramatic, like theatrical, you know what I mean? So this is the stage for the final act. I fear it won't be a happy ending for you, Simeon. Alright, make for the Everhold Amphitheater in the center of town. We've got some travel banter.
What have we here?
Well, this is quite the mystery. What is, Professor? I'm puzzled as to why there is a theater here, of all places. They took it upon themselves to refurbish an old castle. But I just can't fathom why. All that time and effort. Does it matter? At this point, I don't think we should be surprised by anything they do. If you say so. In any case, we are in enemy territory now. We must proceed with caution. Certainly. Don't you fret about that, Professor. Oh, more travel banter. Wow, I picked the right party to come here with. How are you holding up? I'm fine, I can handle him. If you say so. But that man's not just wicked, he's cunning too. There's no telling what tricks he'll try to pull. Better be ready for anything. Thanks for the advice. I'll watch out. What? It just occurred to me. I never thought that having companions would actually give me courage. Courage is all well and good, but so is vigilance. Don't let your guard down. I don't intend to. I look forward to seeing what you can do as well. I'll be sure to give you a show. Are you guys flirting with each other? Can you get a room, people? We don't have time for this today. Alright, we got a rare stone, which can't... I mean, is it really that rare when it's just like, you know, right out in the open?
Well, you know.
I didn't mean to talk to you. I meant to scrutinize you. We don't talk to people in this game. We just scrutinize them and steal all of their belongings and kick them on the floor and run away. A rune bow. I think I saw that in one of the shops. And we didn't buy any because it's honestly not better than what we have, but honestly, story of our lives. Most of these items that we are stealing are not going to be actually good for us. They're just, you know, they're going to be good for selling. Ooh, wisdom staff. Ew, why is that? Oh, you know what? There must be, I know exactly. Okay, we need to find somebody who gives us thieving tips and tricks in this place. I bet you that's why everything is so low. Oh yeah, 3%. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Usually when they do this, when they hide thieving tips and tricks, they'll hide it behind somebody in a house that's being blocked by like this guy. Actor's role. What? The butler and guardian of a young man who is groomed to become an assassin. Not only has he served his young master faithfully since the day of his birth, he also assisted him with his latest escapade. Little does the youth know that his birth parents were the ones who charged the butler with his duties. Dun dun dun. This is a very theatrical place, if you haven't noticed. Very dramatic here. Primeval robe. Oh no, I do want to steal that. Trinity sword. Cool. Okay, why am I not high enough level? 55? What level are you, Ulbrich? 48? Alright, we'll go get Honnet then. Fine. I mean, to be fair, I wanted to use Honnet for this chapter anyway, so she can come back out and Ulbrich can just stay inside forever because he's dead to me now, because he's not high enough level to get me through this door. Unfortunately, oh god, rank 8 difficulty, so we're definitely gonna be tossing some soul stones for this guy. I'm not happy about this. What does the stone serpent do? Oh, it hits oh, actually, the stone serpent. You know, that was not half bad. I'm afraid if I don't heal here, I'm going to just straight up die. I have a feeling. He gets to attack twice in a row, so... How are you not dodging, by the way, Honnet? Honnet, what is that about? Dodge, please. Okay, he is weak to swords. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Okay, you know what? Screw breaking him. We're just gonna hit him with a bunch of soul stones until he heals up. Oh god, that's like no damage.
What next?
All right, maybe here. Let's do this. I want to see how much damage this does. Okay then.
I will not come.
Okay, stone serpent. Where did we get this? Where did we find this beast at? Because I want more of it. I want more of that beast. But in the meantime, let's try a light one. Are you weak to any elements? Ooh, you are weak to light. Interesting. Well then, take another one. He's on yellow health already. So as long as I don't die, uh-oh, actually, oh no! Oh, why does that always happen? Why does that happen every time I say, as long as I don't die, I die? Why am I here? No, I need to go to an inn. Not the tavern, an inn. I need to heal. I'm so angry right now, especially because that just wasted 2 large soul stones. And 1 charge of my beast. Which is a very good beast, but like... Sir, you're going down. Also, Angie says compared to wheat, the coconut and the, what was the other thing? Almond flour is like 5% of the carbs of regular flour. So, that makes a lot of sense. Dude, I hate you. I hate this guy. Ow! Why does he do so much damage?
Letting the hunt begin.
I'm just gonna use my last light soulstone. Screw it. We'll find another one somewhere, I'm sure.
Coming.
Okay, I'm gonna heal. We're gonna play smart this time. We have 62 medium healing grapes. I did go and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in my inventory, I did at some point go and restock on items.
I will not let in the
including healing items. So, stone serpent. Nice, dude. That thing hits like a truck. That thing hits like an absolute truck. For Honnet's beast like capabilities. You know what I mean? Let's try a wind.
Trying this.
Okay. Ow, ow. Dude, wait, what? Dude, I thought I was fine. What health were we at there? We were at like 1700 health and he still... Wait, I thought he just hit me for like 600 each hit. How does that... Wait, how does that math add up? Oh, he hits 3 times? Oh. Okay. Honnet, dodging is not gonna save you here, dear. Dodging is not gonna save you here. We need to put elemental defense on you. You're getting an adamantine shield. You are getting... I don't know. What is the highest I've seen? 112 and 103. But this gives her like elemental attack, which she doesn't need, but whatever. And then give me something like with like a lot of like that. Like that's good. Restores HP after every you know what? We're gonna put that on her. And then she doesn't care about evasion, so I'm temporarily taking this off as well. And I'm putting well, I want to put that on her. But well, should I put the 1000 health thing on her? That might be nice. That would give her a little... You know what? That would give her a little bit more of a health buffer. Let's do that. And then let's heal her back up, because I think that means that she'll be low, like 1000 under her max health. Oh yeah, she died anyway, so I need to heal her up anyway. Dang it, dude. 3 hits? I thought that it hit twice, so I thought, oh, if it hits for about 600 or so damage a hit, then 1700 health is fine. You know, he'll hit for like maybe 1300 tops. No, no, he hits for more than 1300. He hits for like, what would that be? Like 1900 to 2000 almost, basically. Crazy.
What next?
All right, Honnet, we're gonna be spamming the items again, but I kind of like... Why do I have such few light soul stones? What's that about? All right, also, why are his weaknesses not uncovered when we clearly uncovered them, and you can't even argue that it resets everything because it doesn't reset my items.
This.
I feel cheated a little bit. I mean, I know what he's weak to. It's not like I forgot or anything, but okay, she did take considerably less damage from those 2 hits that he did, so maybe this is a better idea. What am I doing? Fire? Have we tried fire?
Trying this.
Not weak to fire, not weak to wind, not weak to dark. I think we tried a shadow, right? Did we try a shadow? I think we did. Let's try an ice.
Trying this.
Not weak to ice either, eh? Okay. 800. You know what? I feel safe here. I feel pretty safe here.
Holding back nothing.
Okay, good. She healed a little bit.
Next?
Oh yeah, because she's healing every turn too. That's really good.
Trying this.
Just use Shadow. I can't remember if I used it or not, but... Oh, and now you're gonna hit me with physical attacks, huh? Okay, well, I'm gonna heal up here.
This will help it.
Oh, he's literally using the sorcerer ability Tenebrae Operaire or whatever it's called. Like, he's literally using Cyrus's, like, wow. So this guy apparently has beaten the Archmagus as well. Doesn't make any damn sense, but whatever.
Trying this.
We do have a lot of large soul stones, so I'm okay using them, but I would like to not use all of them, if that's okay, game.
Letting my arrow flying true.
Yeah, I feel safe. I can use an item here. Well, no, because if I heal, you know, if I heal instead, then I can just use my beast with 3 BP next turn. Oh, that 100 health is actually, it's not a lot. Like, I don't think in regular play it would help a lot, but in this case it's kind of helping with Haunted. Oh, this is our last Stone Serpent. Oh, cool, it killed him. Okay, nice.
The hunt endeth.
God, that felt like almost, oh, okay, thanks for the large Shadow Soulstone. That felt like more trouble than it was probably worth. I don't know. Unless you have thieving tips and tricks. What? You don't even have thieving tips and tricks? Well, I'll take your Deathly Blade. Occasionally kills the target instantly. Yeah, this is an item. It's a really low chance, though. This is such a meme item. I don't really recommend using it. Like, it's just better to do more damage because you're probably going to kill things anyway if you just do more damage. Hana, yeah, I guess you get to stay out for a bit, don't you, dear? Well, who amongst you has thieving tips and tricks? Is it you? No, it is not. Okay. Ooh, uh-oh, the dreaded 80%, though. But look at all these nuts. Look at all damn... Well, chickens, but nuts in this case. Oh, and he has a quest. Let's talk to him. Oh, woe is me. Oh, wait, oh, this is okay. I feel like I need to clarify. This is not the impresario. This is a impresario. An impresario. Here, why don't we find an actual definition? It is a person who organizes and often finances concert plays or operas. So he's the person who organizes and finances. He's basically the producer. They'll hang me from the rafters. The highlight of my show is a grand fighting spectacle. The rabble always goes mad for it. But my star fencer has run off, the gods know for what reason, and without him, well, if the rabble don't get their bloody climax, there'll be hell to pay. But who else could possibly take the role? Okay, so we probably have to guide or allure somebody to this man. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's what we do. This person we've already scrutinized this person, so we must already know who this is. Oh, it's Noelle. Okay. Right, we helped her in Stoneguard. She's got a plum, and an herb of clarity. And a quest.
Oh, hello!
Ah, well met. It's been a while. You remember me, yes? I am Noelle, the historian, trying to learn what I can of King Beowulf of yore. I discovered the remains of a stronghold built by King Beowulf, but this precious ruin, this historical treasure trove, has been turned into a theater. Dismaying as that is, I shall soldier on. Valuable relics may yet be found amongst the rubble. Oh. I don't know what she wants, honestly. I don't. And this guy has a hit. So, oh, okay. I think there's some NPCs inside the place we're going, and they might have the thieving tips and tricks. Unfortunately, if I go in there, doesn't the person in front of that door, oh, but I don't need to go in there anymore, because we stole everything from him, right? Let me just double check, make sure we did. There's probably gonna be a hidden item that'll appear in here at some point, though, knowing my luck. Oh, I missed this wait a minute, I think I missed an entire section of town. I think I might have missed an entire section of town. Oh, and she has a sorcerer's robe. This is like, oh, okay, we want to actually probably buy that with Tressa. It is the best robe in the game, and I think it's the last one we need to have all of them. Okay, so this person has a quest and no thieving tips and tricks. Silent Cape, Grand Helm, okay. What ho? Give me any role, and I shall deliver a perfect performance. My next star turn is that of Socrath. Yes, yes, the legendary knight no less. But to play the man, I must know the man. Every little detail helps. Yet alas, he is mentioned in only a few ancient passages and described in none. What to do? What to do? Hand over the sword or tell the tales we've heard? Should we just give this actor a sword? You know what? That sounds hilarious to me. Let's do it. Just give him the sword. What is this, then? The sword of Socrath, you say? Swoons, but it is heavy. To wield such a weapon would take every ounce of my strength, and surely no would-be foe could survive even a single blow from this blade. Yes, yes, a clearer picture is coming to mind of the true stature of our hero. I am Solkrath, none shall harm the king. Oh, beg your pardon. It is clear that in strength of arm and brawny might, Solkrath was no common man. I too must buttress my sinews so that I may swing this blade as he did. God's a mercy, fair stranger. Now I can become Solkrath in body and soul. Oh, the actor types. And I'm allowed to say that because I am / have been / are a part of that community, so I'm allowed to make fun of us, okay? I'm allowed to. Steal. Stuffed toy. Oh, are we stealing from a child? I think we are. Oh well. You know, what must be done, right? Alright, what do they have in this shop? Crimson Dagger, which is kind of poop. Soul Knife, which, God, we've been able to get these forever now, so this is like nothing new. Legion Dagger, which is a good dagger, but nobody wants it or needs it right now, I'm pretty sure. Silent Cape. I think, yeah, that's the same thing that we have on Therian, Hana, and Ulbrich already, so we don't even need that, so we're good. The shop is... It would have been good a long time ago, but, you know. And then I want to put this... I want to put my, evasion stuff back on Haunit. Gustav's Shield... Silent Bandana, right? I think that's the best one. Yeah, it's Silent Bandana. And then... Silent Cape. And then I want to give her more dodge with... Enlightening Necklace. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so... Wait, there's an item... Wait, where's that hidden item at? Wait, is this a... Hold on a minute, can I... Oh no, that's the shop. I just looked in there, so you can't go in that building. So where's this hidden item at over here? Oh, it is inside! Oh, okay. Okay, I'm glad I did that then. That also puts my mind at ease that if I go into another area and he, like, wakes back up, I won't have to fight him again, because I won't need to go in there again. Alright, so is this is not the party I want to go with, though. This is not the party I want to go with. I want to go with, well, Haunit for sure, Primrose for sure, Cyrus for sure. Therian is level 50, he needs to go. So, like, I'm thinking maybe I should go with Ophelia or Alphen. We have not been giving our healers any love, and I feel like Alphen needs more JP than Ophelia, so I'm actually gonna allow Alphen to come along this time. He's gonna go down into that slot, and Haunit's gonna go down into that, and Prim gets number 2. Okay. This is fine. This is a good... I like this party. Yeah, I like this party. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna continue on. We're not gonna do any of these side quests right now. Well, we did the sword one, obviously, but this guy, I think we need to allure somebody to him. I think there's another alternate method, if my memory serves me, where you can fight somebody instead. But I can't remember. And then... I don't know what she wants. I don't know what Noelle wants. We'll have to look that one up. I have not had any of my tea yet. Ah, but our special guest is arrived. Welcome, welcome. Truly, fortune smiles upon me this night. The curtain is about to rise. I trust you will enjoy the show before you go on your way.
Of course.
I own this theater. I come from time to time to enjoy the crowds and ambiance. Needless to say, I also penned the production we're putting on today. It's the tale of a young noblewoman's life. Not a particularly original topic to be sure, but nevertheless, I did write it for you, Primrose.
Lovely.
How touching. But I'm afraid I came for a different kind of show. Have you now? To have made it this far alive, it would seem you too have fortune on your side. Perhaps I do. But I think you will be feeling less fortunate when the night is over. Prepare to die, Simeon. Such strong words. But I ask you, my dear Primrose, are you prepared for what awaits you? You have my deepest respect, Primrose. Truly you do. It is not an easy road you have chosen. It is not an easy road you have chosen, is it?
You're wrong.
I have only walked the path I had to walk.
Oh?
Oh, now, is that so?
Come now!
But enough prologue. Let the show begin! O hark unto the tale of a girl, pure and true, who in her all too fleeting life knew such misery as no one ever knew.
Oh!
Our daughter, a precious girl.
Thank the heavens.
She is healthy and whole. She has your look about her, my lord, and a cry as strong as your cry in battle. This is good. She will need to be strong indeed. For the future of our house will one day rest upon her shoulders. You ask so much of a newborn babe? It is no wonder she cries so.
Quite right.
We will raise her to be a fine lady, strong, kind, and just. One who will treat all she meets with respect and compassion.
Yes.
We will. When she is a woman grown, we will fashion for her the finest suit of armor.
Oh.
And the finest gown as well. She must stand out in the ballroom as well as on the battlefield, after all.
Oh my.
Look, she smiled. Even in her smile, she takes after you, my lord. Yes, she will be a strong woman one day.
What?
What am I doing? I cannot let myself be distracted by this mockery. Alright, so the stage has been set. I love this chapter. I mean, obviously as a theater person I kind of feel obligated to, but also it's just... No, I didn't bring frickin' Therion with us, so I can't steal. Alright, you know what, we'll have to come back here with Therion. We'll just have to forego the items for now. I hate having to come back here and have, you know, to thieve from these people again, but, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. It's fine. Hidden item over here. But, you know, maybe we should read... Usually NPCs are not in the dungeon areas. Maybe we should read these guys. So this is an usher. Welcome to the theater, Pride of Everhold. Can I show you to your seat? Okay, that was not as revealing as I was hoping it would be. This is the way to the second floor. Okay. Theater etiquette part 3. Please refrain from engaging other patrons in combat that adversely affects the enjoyment of others. Patrons who fisticuffs obstruct the view of those around them will be subject to immediate expulsion by the ushers. Wait, did we read the scrutinized or like inquire text of the other guy? I feel like I might have skipped it. Now I'm curious because that one was kind of funny. Aha! Please refrain from excessive consumption of food and beverages in the theater. Patrons who fail to maintain appropriate standards of tidiness when eating will be subject to immediate expulsion by the ushers. So these ushers ain't taking none of your crap. Alright, so here we are in the, like, actual kind of brunt of the dungeon, which looks very similar to a mansion, doesn't it? And it basically is, but it's fine. Honestly, I like this. I think this is a clever use of this. It's technically a mansion in, like, the way it looks, how we've seen mansions before in the game, but it's supposed to be like a theater house, and so, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You could argue what each of these, like, little individual rooms are supposed to be, but either way, I just think this... Also, it's beautiful. The gold with, like, the purple carpets and stuff, I don't know why. I really don't know why, but it's sort of giving me Beauty and the Beast vibes. Does that make sense to... Oh, Therion, I hate you. Therion, you, like... We just need to always have Therion in our party, which is unfortunate, because, like... I mean, I guess he's doing more damage now, but historically, Therion has not been the most useful of combat companions, has he? I don't know. Alright, let's,
Now,
oh god. I hit my mic, and then that thing made a loud sound, and it actually kind of startled me a little bit. I was gonna say, let's just walk around and get chests and stuff, but... Okay, Prim... Oh, for a second I thought she started out with 3 BP, and I was like, how? Okay, so these are light sentinels. I mean, my instinct would say that light would be weak to dark, but... Well, you know what, we could still technically break... You know, I just want things to die. I think that's what I care about, I want things to die.
Flames, burn this away.
Yeah, nothing was weak to fire, but everything did die, and that's the most important part. I don't want 4 enemies getting attacks on me. It's not like I'm gonna die or anything, it's just annoying. It means I'll have to heal up maybe at the end of the battle, or like, you know, whatever. Or it takes more of my time. And time is money, friends. Fire Soulstone Large, okay, so we're getting some of those large soulstones back that we just threw on that one NPC outside. Like, this place is just gorgeous, and 30,000 leaf, oh my god, so we have 874. You know what, before stream is up tonight, somebody remind me to sell things at the shop, just so that we can hit 1,000,000 leaf. I want to hit 1,000,000 leaf. I think that would be fun.
May I have this dance?
Aha, everything is weak to dark. Okay.
Here goes nothing.
Ooh, Alphen. Let's see how much damage you can do, friend. With Last Stand.
This calls for surgery.
Oh my god. Alphen. Oh. Alphen, you're quite strong there now, Alphen. How did that happen? When did that happen? I honestly don't know why he's so strong now. I don't remember what I gave him. Oh, he has like a... Doesn't he have the Death Cleaver or whatever? It's like 380 attack.
The show is over.
Did I give him boost start too? I must have given Alphen boost start. Let's check. Because I don't think I showed him at the start of the stream. Oh yeah, he's got physical prowess, BP eater, and boost start. That's why he's so beefy now. Alphen, it's beautiful to see you actually doing, like, proper damage. Oh, this is not the way I want to go, is it? Nope. No, it's not. Oh, also, I missed one of Angie's comments from earlier. She mentioned that there's a bamboo fiber that she wants to try to make pasta with. Looks amazing and is nearly zero net carb food. So one thing that my husband and I have done a couple of times, not a lot, but have you ever had... It's not technically real pasta, of course, but it kind of gives you that feeling of it. It evokes the feeling of it, and you sort of feel like you're having pasta, but... There's this squash called spaghetti squash, and it literally, I think it's called that because when you, like, pull out the insides, it pulls out in these, like, little strands. So we have made, like, spaghetti squash pasta before, and it's actually really good. Also, we make our own pasta sauce in this household because I grow tomatoes now, as of 2 years ago. So I will grow tomatoes. I'm gonna grow only the golden variety this year. I grew 2 varieties last year. I grew Beefmaster, which is just a big, beefy red tomato, just huge tomato. Tastes like any tomato you've ever tasted. I mean, it's great, especially when you pick them fresh off of a plant and eat them right there. It's amazing, honestly. But I also grew a different variety for the first time, which was called a Golden Jubilee. And I have a picture of me holding one up next to my dog, and it's one of my favorite pictures I think I've ever taken of both her and anything I've ever grown before. And they're perfectly round, like literally just spherical. They're not exactly like how you would expect a tomato to normally be shaped. They're perfectly spherical, and don't have a whole lot of bumps or blemishes on them or anything. And they are bright, and I mean bright, 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 bright orange. And they are so good. They're also supposed to be less acidic than regular tomatoes, which is really good for me because my stomach can't really handle tomato sauce much anymore. So they're less acidic and they're slightly sweeter. I eat them. Like I'll pick one off of my plant and I will take it inside and I will slice it up and I will drizzle Italian dressing over it and I will just eat it as is, and it's so good. So I'm gonna be growing nothing but those this year. Oh my god, is that the same? I think we've seen 2 purple chests now, and I'm not happy about it. Because we don't have Therion. But, yeah, the tomatoes, like, the Golden Jubilees are amazing. Have I had pear tomatoes? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I would know if I had. And Angie says, yes, it tastes like sketty. It does. I mean, it's weird, because, like, the spaghetti squash is not actually like spaghetti, but it somehow, like, you eat it and you're like, yeah, I'm eating spaghetti right now. I don't know. Have I had pear tomatoes, cut in half, olive oil, salt and pepper, roast face down? Yeah, that's a way to do it too. They're 8 grams net carbs versus what, like, my dough is, which is 2 grams net carbs per serving. Man, you were not kidding when you said you knew how to work your way around those carbs. You were not kidding.
Letting us begin.
Like, I couldn't tell you... I can tell you what ingredients are in certain things, but I could not tell you how much of it is in there. I couldn't tell you how many grams, how many calories anything is. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I just pay attention to the ingredients. I don't particularly care how much, you know, of something that is putting into my body. Maybe I should care more, but, you know, there's a lot of things I should do in life that I don't do. They're like cherry tomatoes, but they're yellow and pear-shaped. I think I've seen them. I think I have seen them, or I'm sure I've seen them, but, I technically have cherry tomatoes growing right now. I have a hydroponic garden that grows plants inside and, like, runs automatically, waters itself, has, like, these lights that stay on 16 hours a day so that the plants have proper sunlight. And I have but the cherry tomatoes that I were growing in the plants started getting so big and I wasn't pruning them back the way I should. So Bill actually took them out of the hydroponic garden and just recently, a couple days ago, put them in a pot outside on our back deck. So we'll see how those turn out. I might actually have some cherry tomatoes early in the season this year to just kind of munch on. I love tomatoes. Bill hates tomatoes, but I love them. He likes tomato in things, he just doesn't want to eat a chunk of a tomato. Like, he likes the roasted tomato slices and that olive oil stuff. He likes tomato sauce. He likes, you know, like, if there's little cubed pieces of tiny diced tomatoes on top of, like, a taco, he'll like that. But he doesn't want it to be the main feature. Whereas I could literally take a cherry tomato and just pop it in my mouth, and I love it. I just love it. Also, I feel like this should be a secret. Why is this not a secret? I feel like I should be able to continue going off to the right there. Like, I don't know, does this remind anybody of Beauty and the Beast? This, like, purple and gold color. I don't know what it is. What is Beauty and the Beast purple and gold, like, on like the, I don't know, the cover, the poster or something? It's not really, because, like, Beast's outfit is, like, blue. So I would actually say the Beauty and the Beast colors are, like, yellow and blue. Or, like, you could argue gold and blue. Yeah, there's, like, no purple to be found in any of those pictures. So I don't know why it's giving me, like, Beauty and the Beast vibes. Angie eats tomatoes like apples, especially with a bit of seasoned salt. My favorite thing is Italian dressing.
Now,
like, just take a plain tomato, slice it up, put a little bit of Italian dressing on it. Beautiful. Like, that is one of my favorite afternoon snacks, especially if it comes directly out of my garden. I cannot tell you how satisfying it is to grow your own, like, produce. To be able to just go outside into the warm sun and just walk up to a plant and pick off a piece of fruit or vegetable and take it inside and just go, I'm having this for lunch today. And then you just eat it. And it's like, the freshness cannot be beat. I mean, fresh produce really does taste better. It really does. But also, it's like the satisfaction of I grew this myself adds a little bit to the experience. It's fun. I know I'm such a millennial, like, I'm an old person now, I guess, but, like, these things excite me. These things excite me now. Okay, so there is a save point here. There's also a room here with a chest in it, with an Inferno amulet. I'm gonna save here just in case the boss is through here, but I don't think the boss is through here. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Are we all healed up? Well, no, but I think we'll be fine.
Father?
Father, look! Look at me! Father, look! Look at me!
Very good.
Why, however, did you learn to dance so gracefully, my little lady? I've been practicing for you, Father.
I see.
Is that so? And you have scraped your knees. Show me. You have been practicing long and hard, this I can see.
Primrose.
Primrose, forgive me. For what, Father?
Aww.
I have been too hard on you, my daughter. Burdened you overmuch with my expectations. Do not worry for me, Father. I am strong. And I will do anything for the glory of the House Azelart. That is what I believe in, my reason for being. You are a strong girl, Primrose. You do our family proud. But someday, you must find a cause of your own. A cause that will bring you happiness. I will always love you, Primrose.
Father.
Enough of this. I must keep moving. Alright, so now we're on, like, the balcony section. I love this. This is so cool. I love this section of the game. Prim's Chapter 4 is fire. Ooh, undeniable allure. So it'll actually be easier to allure people now, which is good. Theater Etiquette Part 4. Where was Part 1? I feel like we got Part 2 and 3, but not Part 1. Please be careful not to lose your way within the theater. Patrons who wander onto the stage accidentally or intentionally will be subject to immediate expulsion by the ushers. Okay. I like that everything just ends in immediate expulsion by the ushers. Theater Etiquette Part 5. Please remember all of the guidelines for theater etiquette. Patrons who fail to adhere to these simple rules will be subject to immediate expulsion by the ushers. Ooh, there's the thieving tip. Yeah, I thought I remembered it being in here. Okay. Alright, so we'll have to come back through with Therion and do all the thieving things, but for now, there's another section of this dungeon. Yeah, this place is huge. I've noticed, it has come to my attention since I've been playing this game again, that all of the Chapter 4 dungeons are actually really big. Like, intentionally, I would imagine. Which is a good thing, because, you know. And wait a minute, there was a hold on a second. There is a section up there. Yeah, up there. How do I get up there? I want up there. Maybe, okay. Is that gonna be the boss through there? You know, we have to come back to this place anyway. If I go through that door that's marked green and it ends up being the actual boss, then we'll have to come back. Ice Guardian, you're weak to fire.
Burn this away.
The show is over.
Angie says, man, I don't even think the ushers at Mamma Mia were that savage. Alright, so oh, there's a chest here, hold on. Chest, Light Soulstone Large, nice. Healing. do that. And then let's give people Inspiriting Plums until we're good. Okay. Oh, if this is, you know what? If this is the boss, you know what? I was gonna put Surpassing Power on Cyrus in place of evasive maneuvers, but honestly, this is a really cool fight, and I don't want to just literally one-shot the boss with Cyrus. So I'm gonna gimp Cyrus a little bit by purposely keeping evasive maneuvers on him. Father, no! Why did you have to die? Why did you leave me? Oh, woe is me! How ever am I to go on without you? I like to imagine that these actors that they actually have on stage playing Prim and her dad are, like, not very good. I have only done as my convictions bade me do. I have no regrets.
Oh?
I thought you might... I can't tell which one of them is talking. I was gonna give that person Simeon's voice, but I think it's the one in the front that's Simeon, so this is one of the other two guys. I thought you might say something like that. You're making this delightfully easy. Father! See, I think that's Simeon in the front that just killed him. You took my father from me.
I'll not forgive this.
And for that, Simeon, you will pay. Oh, Father! Little lady, why do you cry so? This is actually Simeon, so I should be using Simeon's voice. Wait, why? Amber? I don't know what Amber means, but that's definitely Simeon, right? Maybe that's not Simeon, maybe that's another guy, I don't know, who looks very much like Simeon. No matter how dark the night, look to the stars and carry hope in your heart.
You are...
Oh yeah, it must be a different person because her name is Shannon. Who are you? I don't know, that looks very much like Simeon. I guess it's supposed to, isn't it? And I guess the girl sort of looks like Prim, but in a green outfit. I'm coming for you, Simeon. My journey is nearly over. It all ends tonight. Alright, so we do have more dungeon to do, which is interesting. This place is massive.
Primrose.
Thou must be calm, Primrose. But oh, I'm not fooling you, am I? Is it so obvious? I understand thy feelings. It is a shameful thing to mock on another's life for entertainment. Yet such a thing he dareth to doing. I would that he payeth for his deeds or something like that. Man, I fat-fingered that, or twitchy-fingered. Of course, I will yield unto thee the final blow, but ere that, I would land a few of my own. Mine own. Alright, so Honnet wants a piece of the action. Did I say in something funny? How angry you're getting on my behalf. It's quite charming, really. Why should I not? We aren't comrades, nay friends. Friends? Yes, I suppose we are. Oh, that one's sweet. I like them getting along.
Are you alright?
You alright, Primrose? Yes. Sorry. Shucks, Primrose. You're always charging forward with a full head of steam, not looking left or right, just staring straight forward at the goal in front of you. But sometimes you gotta stop and take a break. Take a look around you. Perhaps you're right. There, I looked around, now let's get going. Right behind you! Oh my god, that was a funny one. That was a funny one. Okay. That was funny. I like that one. I did not expect that ending. Top 10 anime twists of all time. Or is it betrayals? I don't know. Is it a twist to say twists instead of betrayals? Also, this looks like a secret over here. Oh, come on. This is not a doorway into the other room. It should be. Look at the light that's coming from... I mean, I guess that's probably from the sconce on the wall. But, oh, and then this is not even a room. This is like... This is outside. Energizing pomegranate large. Okay.
You won't feel a thing.
These enemies are really cool. These, like, golden ones, they look like shiny versions of the ones we've seen before, which is, I don't know, it's funny to me. Firestorm, sir! Kill everything! Actually, I was just gonna say, I think the things in the front might survive that hit. Ow. Well, actually, not really ow, but annoying. Okay, Haunted got hit for a bit, though.
I am ready.
But we've learned her elemental defense is not the greatest, which is by design. By my design, of course, but... So these are light elementals. Let's use Night Oath. Yeah.
The show is over.
Sean says flirting 200%. Yeah, I mean, I think we've established by now that Alphen and Prim definitely flirt with each other. Whether or not anything would come of it, I don't know. I don't think so, but they definitely are on the flirt train for sure. Spiriting Plum, Cyrus, he probably doesn't really need that, but you know, with Cyrus, sometimes his spells are so expensive and you just need that little extra bit. Alright, we're gonna save, because the boss has to be through here. The boss has to be through here. And also, wow, we just hit 75 hours. That's crazy. Simeon.
Shush!
Would you be so kind as to not interrupt? This is one of my favorite scenes, you know. Perhaps you'd care to watch it with me. I saved the best seat in the house for you.
No.
I'll stand. You know what I've come to do.
Come now.
Now, let's not rush things. I invited you for a reason.
That's...
Invited me? You tried to kill me. I took care to stab you in the right place that you could have lived or died. It's the uncertainty that makes for true drama, you see. If you had died, the play would have ended. But if you lived, then the next act could begin. I would have been satisfied with either outcome, of course. There are any number of ways to end a tale. But live you did, and now you have dutifully taken the stage to play out your role in this tragedy. Such a delightful show. Let's not lower the curtain yet, Must you look at me with such a face? Are you too not an artist of sorts? Surely you can appreciate the beauty in this. All the suffering, the pain that humans are capable of feeling, condensed into a few brief yet sumptuous hours. Theater is life, and life is theater. Surely you can see this, yes? Your life was a beautiful tragedy from the moment you were brought into this world as a squalling babe. How many times in your life have you felt blessed to be here? When has life ever seemed a gift? This world is nothing but pain, nigh beyond the point of bearing. Constant, inescapable darkness. I will tell you the only joy I have found in life. Watching the lives of others fall apart. The sweet fantasies that people imagine their existences to be inevitably crack and then shatter to pieces. And I savor the tragedy of each and every downfall because, oh, it is delicious. That one moment, that glorious instant when I see a man, a woman, lose all hope, that is the only time I truly feel alive. Do you understand now, Primrose? Your love for your father and his for you It was a beautiful, fleeting thing. But it was all the more beautiful to see it all come apart.
That's right.
I thank you, Primrose, for inspiring me so. You have lived all this time for the sake of your revenge. You clipped the left of my wings, and then the right. And now you stand before me, your true foe. But do you not find yourself wondering what your father would say if he could see you now?
Do you truly believe this is what he would have wanted for you?
Oh, we're voice acting now. Okay. I'll let him take the reins then.
To throw away all your hopes and dreams for the sake of revenge?
My father is gone.
I don't think he'd be happy at all.
I think he'd say this. Live not for me, for I am dead and gone. You must find your own happiness.
Father.
Primrose, will you dance for me once more? I wish to burn the sight of you into my memories, that it shall never fade.
Yes, Father.
Sean says he'd say shank him.
She will need to be strong, indeed. For the future of our house will one day rest upon her shoulders.
You haven't forgotten your debts now, have you?
Oh, Helganish.
You haven't forgotten who owns you.
You.
It's a shame, Primrose. You were always my favorite.
This is so epic. All the, like, going back and, like, recalling
Like
everything.
yourself, in the end.
This is amazing. I love that. God, this is such a good chapter.
And I know that, deep down, you have a good heart.
Primrose, you must find that faith in yourself.
I will send you to your father's side.
Now two remain.
Lady Primrose, what do you believe in?
She will be strong. We will raise her to be a fine lady, strong, kind, and just.
Yes. It reminds me of the fire in your father's eyes when he faced his end.
This man should not live a moment longer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard that you were looking around for my friend here. And you know what they say about birds of a feather.
Oh, the tragedy! It moves me to the depths of my soul!
But someday you must find a cause of your own. A cause that will bring you happiness. I will always love you, Primrose.
What has this all been for? But no. Father would understand. And this will be the end of it. When I plunge this dagger into your breast, it will all be over. I will finish this.
perfect. Yes, just perfect. The depths of emotion that burn in those eyes. That is the girl I fell in love with so many years ago. A woman truly worthy of my genius. Now, come to me, Primrose. And let me bring this beautiful tragedy to a close.
Time for the main event.
Oh, they're playing Prim's theme in the boss fight.
Letting the
Oh
hunt
my
begin.
god. Okay, let's see what we got here. So we've got Father Marionette, Dancer Marionette, and Simeon. Okay, and Simeon is just sitting in a chair. Honnet, what do I want to do with you, actually? Honnet, shoot, I don't know. Let's just see if anybody's weak to bows, I guess.
A torrent of arrows!
Nobody's weak to bows. Okay. Unfortunate.
I am ready.
Okay. Prim, I don't even know what to do with you, honestly. Let's just start seeing if anybody's weak to anything. Oh, okay, the marionettes are weak to fire.
Alright.
And then Alphen... You know what, Alphen? Honestly, what I want to do with you is... Purifying Dust, Essence of Pomegranate.
Try this.
And then... Cyrus? Why don't you just blow the... blow the board up, Cyrus. Do fire damage, kill the marionette. Like, this has to kill the marionettes, right? There's no way they're gonna live through this. There is no way. Actually, instead of doing it that way, I'm gonna use Lux Conjurer because I think Simeon is probably weak to light. I mean, that would make sense to me, but let's try.
Lux Conjurer.
Okay, he's not weak to light, but the marionettes did die. Ow! Dramatic build. Ouchie.
I am ready.
Okay, that was actually kind of anticlimactic, Simeon. It wasn't really... I don't know.
Watch me now!
Prim. Why don't you just do a blizzard, maybe? Maybe he's weak to ice? Not weak to ice, okay.
What is the logical
Cyrus, I could have you attack, but I kind of want to analyze. I'm really curious. I want to know what...
to learn?
Okay, daggers.
Bring it
Thanks, game. That's very helpful.
Alrighty!
Alphen, here's what I want you to do. Oh, yes. Oh, this is... Okay. This could be good. Alphen, I want you... Well... I guess the question is can Prim kill him? I don't know. You know what? Let's do this on... Actually, yeah. Let's do this on Prim, because she's going to have more BP than Cyrus next turn.
Let him
And then Honnet, I just want you to do Drafendi's Rage, I guess?
cowering before the huntress.
Okay, not weak to bows, but I think it
What
did crit,
next?
which is good. Alright, and then Honnet still has, like... I'll just do this. True Strike.
Aiming carefully.
He's
shoot
on
him
yellow
through.
health. So Prim might not kill him. Oh, I probably should have
What's the
given
big
Prim an
idea?
extra... I should have... Oh no, he silenced Alphen. Oh no, he's turning purple. Uh-oh.
I am ready.
Okay. Prim. Lightning Blast. Maybe he's weak to lightning. He is not. Uh-oh.
Thunder!
What the heck
Ring
is he
out.
weak to? Okay, we've tried... Okay, maybe he's weak to dark.
Interesting dilemma.
Wouldn't that be a twist? Oh, wouldn't that be a plot twist if he was weak to dark?
Teneba Operir.
He is. Oh my god, he's weak to dark? What?
Shucks.
Okay. Because that makes sense. Wow, you can't use any of your abilities. Well, that's annoying. Why don't you, stop that and do a... What is this? This is... Silence. Okay,
Here
there we
goes
go.
nothing.
Thank you.
I am ready.
Prim, let's just attack with you again, honestly, because we don't have BP. Man, maybe I should have just given her BP
Flames,
with Alphen. I
burn
don't
this
know.
away.
Prim did it! Yay, Prim.
The show is over.
Alright, and Cyrus got a level up. We got a mental belt. Ooh, that is an incredibly good item. We want that.
No! No, something's not right. This isn't enough. Not yet! We still haven't seen the full depths of the darkness inside you! Show me more, Primrose! Show me the darkest shadow in your heart! You hate this, don't you? You are full of regrets!
I regret nothing.
Foolish girl! You think your father would be proud to see you like this? Bloodying your precious family heirloom for petty revenge? Tell me, have you even visited your father's grave?
No. First, I must do what must be done. When I can look him in the eye and tell him he is avenged, then and only then will I go.
My poor little Primrose. How you lie to yourself so. Can't you see that you're running away? You can't bear to face your father, to show him your blood-stained hands. This was never about avenging your father, was it? You were simply trying to fill the emptiness in your heart. But you couldn't accept that, so you twisted your memories of your father beyond recognition, until you convinced yourself that he would want this. It's true, isn't it?
You speak nonsense.
How did it feel when you killed my men? Did that fill the hole in your heart even a tiny little bit?
Enough! Shut up!
You can admit it, Primrose. You don't need to be strong anymore.
Stop it! Just stop. You have no place in my heart any longer. Father. Can I tell you something, Father? Something I've never told anyone before. The truth is, I hated it. I hated my life without you. I hated the loneliness. I hated not having you by my side. But it's almost over now. Please, Father. Forgive me.
Come now, Primrose, it's okay. Abandon this madness, my dear girl. You don't need to lie to yourself any longer. That hard look on your face doesn't suit you. You know you were made for softer things.
I am Lady Primrose of House Azelheart. And I swear on my ancestors' name, and on my father's blade, I will not lose faith. My faith shall be my shield against you! Time for the main event.
Simeon flashes a leery smile. Yeah, so this is the actual Simeon fight, by the way. This is the only Chapter 4 boss that I can recall that has actually 2 fights to it. And this version of Simeon, basically, you didn't get to see it much there, but Simeon won't attack as long as the marionettes are out in that previous fight. He just sits there and he watches and he does nothing. And you're like, wow, this is the worst fight ever. It's so anticlimactic. He, like, doesn't even really attack you. He will attack you when the marionettes are down, obviously, because he did do that there. But he wasn't really even hitting very hard or anything. In this fight, I remember him being pretty awful. But, again, we're so overleveled, we probably still won't have trouble with this. But look at this! His, like, weaknesses are all covered up. This is not okay. Nobody told him he could do that. Because of that, though, you know what I want to do? We haven't done one of these yet. I want to do a fully boosted analyze from Cyrus. I want to uncover all of his weaknesses. I just want to see what he's weak to.
True lesson begins.
Simeon, the puppet master. Okay, so wind. Okay, so daggers. So Prim basically has to be the. Prim is the only one here that can use daggers. Oh God, Prim, it's all up to you. It is all up to you, my friend. Why don't you, Alphen, use Rehabilitate on Cyrus so that Cyrus can actually, I don't know, do Cyrus-y things and, like, use his attacks. Honnet, you really don't have daggers, huh, girl? That is quite unfortunate. Yeah, very unfortunate. Let's just use Leg Hold Trap then.
Better than a snare.
I need to break him. I mean, I could just be doing raw damage to him.
Ready.
He doesn't have to be broken, but it's scary that he's not. All right, decent damage, honestly, Prim. I'm a bit surprised. Yeah, just, I don't know, Leg Hold Trap him again, or maybe Leg Hold Trap.
Better than a snare.
An interesting dilemma.
And then Cyrus, I don't know. Why don't you use? You know what? We need to, like. I'm gonna give Inspiriting Plum Basket out. Yeah.
How about this?
And then I'm gonna have Alphen heal everybody. Just like a little. Just a little bit. Well, you know, I really kind of wanted him to give BP. Well, he can do that. He can do that next turn, though. He needs to heal right now. That's like the obviously way more important thing for him to do. Heal wounds. It'll be enough. All right. Uh-oh. He increased his attack. Uh-oh. Okay.
Bring it on.
904 is not too bad. That's not too terrible. Concoct, Purifying Dust, Pomegranate.
Try this.
Good. Okay, so Prim should be able to break him now. Don't miss Prim. In fact, Prim, I don't even care. Just hit 3 times just in case one of them misses. I did not want to take that bet there. Okay, Cyrus, is that 3 boosts? That is 3 boosts. Okay. Let's go balls to the walls then and use Tenebrae Operir. Teneba Operir. I don't know. Eventually, one day I will remember how to say these things.
Holding back nothing.
Honnet. Drafendi's Rage.
Cowering before the huntress.
Ooh boy, Honnet.
What next?
I mean, I know Cyrus did like twice that damage, but in one hit she did a lot. I mean, it's nice seeing Honnet do damage like that. Oh, she got a bonus attack. Nice. That is nice, Honnet. I like when you get bonus attacks. Sean says, I thought it was weird that the fight started as if he was standing on the stage when we started off in the balcony. Yeah, because that's like a dream sequence, basically. That's like supposed to represent their like inner feelings and thoughts and stuff. And this battle is like reality. This is like Prim coming out of the fantasy of it and like seeing what she must do. Very poetic. Very poetic. Alphen, you can do, do an amputation. I think this is gonna do a lot of damage, actually. Oh, but I kind of want Prim, you know what? Do it anyway. Okay, yeah, he did the cap.
I am ready.
That's actually quite good, Alphen. Good job. Firestorm, I guess? She may not get the killing blow this time. Should I just let him live?
The hunt begin.
And just you know what, I'm gonna let him live. And I'm gonna let Prim have, like, the final blow. Because why the heck not? She deserves it.
Using this.
I mean, he's not gonna be broken next turn, which is unfortunate. Should I just hit him with, like, a single attack? Or hell, even maybe just, like, an unboosted Firestorm would probably be okay. Don't kill him, Cyrus. Okay, Cyrus didn't kill him. Okay, good. Good. You can spot a crack in Simeon's defenses.
Big idea.
Oh.
Shucks.
Oh, this is so bad. Oh no. Okay, well you need to Yep, this is why this fight sucks. I am remembering things now. Silence! You need to get rid of it
Here
on
goes
yourself. Honnet. You need to get rid of it on yourself. Where is it? God, I can never find these items.
This will help us.
So he's not going to be weak to daggers anymore, I can't imagine. Well, I don't know, what are his weaknesses now? I couldn't tell you, because I can't even use Analyze. Ugh. Okay, fine.
How about this?
Maybe I should have done that on Cyrus, and then he could have
What's
used
this?
Analyze. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Honnet will get a bonus attack or something. That would be nice. Honnet, can you get a bonus attack for me?
Let's try this.
Okay, everyone is no longer silenced. Oh, she
I'm
didn't get a
ready.
bonus attack. What are you gonna be weak to? You know what? I mean, it doesn't matter what he's weak to, right? It doesn't matter. Maybe I can just get a kill here. Maybe I can just get a kill. Let's try.
Flames, burn this away.
Nope, not quite. Okay, but he's gotta be low now. He has to be pretty low. Oh, he
Let
did it
my arrow
again.
fly and
Stop
true.
doing that to Cyrus. Oh, he was weak to fire. I didn't even notice that. Interesting. I don't know. Just, this is so annoying. This is so annoying.
Using this.
I don't want to hit him again with Cyrus, but I am curious about his weaknesses, so let's use Analyze.
So much to learn.
Okay, lightning and swords. Give yourself to the darkness. I don't know what that does, but you may not use it. You may not. You may not do it, but you know what? Prim. Yeah, we're just gonna do this on Prim.
Try this.
Okay, Prim, here's your chance. Prove to
Let the
everybody.
hunt
Oh,
begin.
Honnet. Honnet, no. Honnet. My love, Honnet, it is not. It's not really your time, ma'am. You've made this awkward. Okay, well, here, give some
This will help us.
SP to yourself? I don't know. Go SP yourself.
I am ready.
Alright, Prim, come on. Firestorm, finish him off. Yes, there we go. Prim gets the killing blow. Nice.
The show is over.
The show is over. I love that. That's also why I wanted to do that, because I knew she would say that voice line, and it's just like, it's like the perfect ending to him, you know, for this chapter, with everything that's going on with the stage and theatrics. Vendetta Coat. I don't remember if that's a good item or not. It's probably not, if I can't remember it.
Bravo. Oh, bravo. I have seen the full depths of your heart. It was more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. And now, for our climax. Come, Primrose, and plunge your precious dagger into my breast.
This guy is a psychopath.
Every show must come to an end, Primrose. It is time to lower the curtain. And when the moon waxes full and bright in dark heaven, and stars glitter worlds away from earthly sorrow, would that sleep hold you in her soft embrace? Then shall my eyes close, lips open in prayer, for it is only in dreams that we may meet again.
Goodbye, Simeon.
Yes, Umber!
Oh, okay, I guess I have to voice these people now. Fine. Yes, Amber, my answer is yes. I am so happy, my love. My heart is free of all doubts. Let us never be apart again. Never again. I love that. I love that they just go back to this shot and she's standing there with her dagger in him. That's amazing.
Father, At long last, I can face you again. I did as you always taught me, Father. I found a cause I could truly believe in, and I kept my faith. Since the day that you were taken from me, I swore I would avenge you. And avenge you I did. And yet, even now that my long journey has ended, and I have done all that I set out to do, why? Why does my heart still ache with this hollow pain? What am I supposed to believe in now? What cause will carry me on from here? But this is something I must find for myself. And until I do, I will keep dancing.
And there we go. Primrose's Chapter 4 is finished. That's a beautiful picture. I love that. Wow. I love that a lot. I also like that they leave us off right here. So, I mean, I know we've talked about this before, but we're back in Noble Court, and this is Prim's old mansion. This is the House Azelart, which is interesting. So there we go. Simeon is dead. He is dead-zo. She got all of her revenge done and dealt with. She feels a little bit empty inside still, and doesn't know why. Could be that, like, revenge actually never really makes you feel better. Or something, maybe, I don't know, maybe she's just having indigestion that day, I don't know. But she doesn't feel great, but, you know, it's fine. So, what I want to do now is I want to go over here and I want to pull out Ulbrich and Therion and Tressa. Yes? Oh no, the other way around. No, I'm messing everything up. Okay, Tressa, you go there. Therion, you go there. Okay. And we want to go back to... Is it called Everhold? Everhold. Because there were people inside that we didn't thieve from because we didn't have Therion, and there were purple chests in there that we didn't steal from because we didn't have Therion. And all of this is annoying to me. I don't even know if any of these things are going to be worthwhile, but like, we're going to go do it anyway, you know? We're going to go do it anyway. So, wow, I can cross Prim off my little list of... I wrote a list the other day. I was like, what order do I want to do the chapter 4s in? Because I was like, I don't know, like, you know, what if I do them in a dumb order and I save like a really anticlimactic one for last or something or whatever. So I tried spreading them out so that there was like kind of like what I consider the best and the worst chapters. They were mixed in with each other so that we didn't just have like 3 bad chapters in a row or 3 amazing. And there are no bad chapter 4s. I have to say that much. There are no bad chapter 4s. In fact, I would say out of all of the chapter tiers, the 4s are all easily the best ones. So, but I would say, like, for example, in my opinion, Ulbrich's is kind of lower on the list. Mostly just because Werner kind of came out of nowhere in his chapter 3. I felt like Ulbrich's chapter 3 evokes the same feeling that most of the other characters' chapter 4s evoke, because he had his like legendary sword battle with Earhart, you know. But either way, every single wow, oh look at all of these soul stones. This was worth it. This was worth it. Oh yes, gimme. We may need those for like either Kate's. Or actually, we probably won't need those for Kate's. We have so many characters that can do crazy amounts of elemental damage at this point that like a Kate can't really survive even a single, you know, firestorm from Cyrus. And I'm just now realizing that I have no freaking clue where these chests are. I'm realizing this now. I think one was in here. Aha. But then I swear I saw 2 of them. I'm gonna double check my spreadsheet, because if there aren't 2 of them, I don't want to just... I mean, we need to wander around and find those other NPCs anyway, but I can't remember if there was an extra... Oh, there was also like an area that I didn't go and check on like the 2nd floor, and I said we would come back to it. So, let's see. We are in well, where are we? I think we're in the Highlands. I think we are. Primrose, Chapter 4, Amphitheater. So, locked chest is the unseen saber. What did we just pick up? Did we just pick up an unseen saber? Shoot. I think we might have. I think we already had one though. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, maybe that's what we picked up. So there should be one more chest in the other area of this place that has an enchanted rod in it. I don't know. It sounds just like a staff to me. Just like any other staff, a staff with magical attack on it, like whoop-de-doo game. But we're gonna have to go find out. I don't know how to get there. I don't know where it is. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember how to get to it. And yeah, we're gonna be running into enemies while we do this too. Therian, could you just like kill people before they can attack us? Nah, okay. Too much to ask for? Alright. That's fine. Have a good day, sir. Tressa will kill people though. Tressa, you do lots of damage now, right? Do damage!
The winds of fortune are howling!
Yeah, Tressa did damage. Tressa did lots of damage. And nobody was even weak to that, and she still did like almost 6,000 damage per hit. I wish that like the merchant... I think if Scholar gets to have a double attack on like 3 elements, then Merchant and Dancer should also have double attack versions of their... Like, instead of having a single target version of any spell, an elemental spell, I think they should just get rid of the single target ones, make them all AoE, and then and have like a... Just like how Cyrus has. He has AoEs that hit once, and then he has AoEs that hit twice for 3 different elements of each type. And I feel like Prim should just have an AoE single hit of dark and then a double hit AoE of dark. Like, that's how it should be, but I don't know. They, for whatever balance reasons, they felt like they really wanted Scholar to be... I mean, that's probably what... They wanted Scholar to be like the big powerhouse damage dealer, like glass cannon, I guess, type of experience, but unfortunately, it means that, like, it's so overpowered that the other jobs, damage-wise, oftentimes get overshadowed. And, you know, I get it. Dancer's not really supposed to be a damage-dealing job. It's supposed to be, like, a buffing, you know, utility-type job, but I don't know. I don't know. If they had double attacks on their own trees, like if Prim's Dancer had a double attack of a shadow spell, then I would feel less obligated to have to put Sorcerer on Prim to make use of her, and I would give her something else. And then same thing with Tressa. Although, to be fair, Tressa's Rune Lord is just... She has Rune Lord because Rune Lord and Sidestep are broken.
The winds of fortune are howling!
Alright, things in the back died, the people in the front did not. Owie, that was a lot of damage. Oh, and then Therion dodged. Nice. Therion just finished them.
The winds of fortune howl.
Thank you.
And that's that.
We are getting... I just like had a thought. Like, we're getting really close to being done with this game. Like, really close. Because we have Cyrus's Chapter 4, and then we've got the final boss, and that's it. And, like, the side quests and stuff that we're doing, of course, but we're doing some of those today, and some of those tomorrow, and maybe the rest of them on Saturday, I don't know. But, like, we're gonna be starting a new game soon, and here's the thing, I have to test Subnautica first before I make 100% sure that I can actually stream it, because Subnautica is notorious for being very, very... unoptimized for PCs in general. Like, to the point where I literally found out that, so like, Subnautica can only use 4 CPU cores, like only up to 4 CPU cores. My CPU has 32 cores in it. So 28 of my cores are not being used. So what you do is you when you open up Subnautica, you actually have to go into the task manager and then go into like right-click Subnautica in the task manager program list, and then you go to the affinity little section, and then it opens up a window, and then it shows all of your CPU cores that are being used for that game. And you unclick all of the cores except for Core 0, Core 2, Core 4, and Core 6, I believe. You alternate, and you start with the first one, and then you skip one, and then there's a reason. There's actual like technological reasons for this. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head why, but I do know that I've tested it and it works. And when you do this and you confine it to only using those 4 cores, you get like literally twice the FPS in the game. Like my FPS in 4K went from like, I mean, maybe it wasn't twice, but it went from like 50 something to like 100 basically. Well, actually, so maybe it was like 98 was like where I peaked, and it was if I looked up into the air, of course, but like usually it was settling around the 90 area. So I gained like 40 frames on top of the 50 that I was only getting, because 50 is pretty low, like for my rig that I have. But I need to see how, like, because I'm going to want to do that when we play it. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to want to turn the cores down to 4 so that the CPU uses the game better, or the game uses the CPU better, rather. And then I need to see how OBS deals with that, like how the capturing of it and the CPU usage. Like, I want to see if any weird stuff happens. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So I need to do a test run of Subnautica. I need to open it up at some point in the next day or so. And just, maybe I'll do that tonight after stream. I've got plenty of time. I mean, I have trouble sleeping, so I don't go to bed at any respectable hour anymore. But I need to test that because yeah, I need to see if it runs. If something weird happens and it runs weirdly, then I'll try to see if I can fix it and maybe make a compromise. Like maybe I'll have to use all 32 cores and just lose out on the extra frames. See, wait, no, this upper area right over here. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? Wait, maybe, okay, there's a completely other section to this place, isn't there? I think there is. There's one more purple chest. Pretty sure. For sure, there's another purple chest, but then there's also that entire section in that other room we were just in on the upper floor that I like haven't been to, I don't think.
Teach you a lesson.
My turn now.
Tressa, just do a Trade Tempest. Sure. Dude, that thing just did like, what was that, 17 damage to Cyrus? That was just sad.
Try this.
That was just sad. Oh man, Therion. Fireball should do it. Actually, no, let's do a... Oh, he doesn't have the dancer skill anymore. Yeah, Fireball then.
Oh, flames, rage strong. Thus ends your lesson.
Okay. Right, there's nothing in that room. So I can go down here. That's why I never saw this. You can actually go down here. Okay. Maybe I should have known that because they show you the rug there. Maybe that's supposed to be your indicator. And there's a red chest here. Revitalizing Gem is very nice, but also it's not a purple chest. Where was that other purple chest that I found? Hopefully it's in this area somewhere, because Oh god, wait, where is it? I really don't know where it is. I did see 2 different purple chests, right, when we were here before? We're like horrendously over-leveling, but I mean, that ship has long since sailed. We've been over-leveled forever. Nice. I mean, you didn't kill them, but it's still fine. Ooh, Tress is gonna do a butt ton of damage here.
The winds of fortune are howling.
Yep, wow. Oh, that one in the front is not dead yet? What the heck? What are you? You're probably weak to fire. Die.
You should have studied harder.
Ulbricht's almost level 50. I think there were people in some town that we never challenged because he was too low level and I didn't want to use Haunted at the time, and I think the requirement was level 50. I'll have to go back and check that at some point. I think it was in Stoneguard. Where is this purple chest? I don't know where it would be. Maybe it was it... Oh, it was maybe in here. Nope, that's a red chest. I don't know. In here? It's not in here. Can't go that way.
This is the beginning of your end.
This is probably not even... What did I say was in this chest? This other purple chest? Oh, the enchanted rod. I don't know what that is, and I'm like, is that any good? Do I care about that thing? Firestorm. Man, Cyrus not starting out with 2 BP is actually meaning that sometimes his attacks are weaker than Prim's now, which is kind of funny. It's kind of funny how the tables have turned there. Right, I'm tabbing in and out because I keep going back and forth to my spreadsheet. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. It's gotta be in this other area then. How have I missed it? I know that I saw 2 purple chests. See, this is the thing. I know that I saw 2 purple chests, but I can't find the second one. It's not in here. And I did check over here in this lone room. This is like the kitchen? Yeah. Okay. Well, it's running out of places where it can be. It has to... No, it has to be. It has to be in that other section. Amphitheater balcony. It specifically says balcony, and I think we're in the arena, are we not?
'Tis a good day for battle.
My turn.
I wonder if we have an enchanted rod. Here, actually... Well, no, just use Trade Tempest.
The winds of fortune howl.
I was gonna see, maybe if we have an enchanted rod in our inventory, that might help me figure out if I've got that one instead and just had an unseen saber from somewhere else in my inventory, and that's what happened there. Oh, come on, this single guy lived, really? There.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
I mean, at least we're getting tons of JP. We are getting tons of JP by doing this, so... Okay, Everhold Amphitheater. Yes. But it should say balcony. Maybe it doesn't actually say I mean, this is the balcony, but of course, there are no purple chests here. Oh, this is the balcony. Okay, so somewhere here is an enchanted rod. And we don't have an enchanted rod in our inventory already. Right? Nope, no enchanted rod. Okay, so it has to be somewhere here. Is this a... Oh my god, that is so cleverly hidden. I forgot about this room. I was like, maybe there's a secret room somewhere. Oh, dude, that's cool. Because, like, that's enough space where if your brain doesn't immediately detect that, okay, the room stops there on that first set of pillars, you wouldn't know... Like, my brain would go, oh yeah, this section here in the middle must be part of that other room or something. Like, super, super sneaky. Okay, what does this thing actually do? For this to be this well hidden, it better be decent. I don't think it is, though. Occasionally decreases target's elemental defense. I mean, that's nice, but you have to hit melee with it for that to even trigger, so that's not good. And the elemental attack is like, it would have been okay at some point in our journey, but it's not really that good anymore. Okay. So now that we've done that stuff, I want to go back to my list of items. There are... So this is Osiris. There's several things that, like, I'm basically being cock-blocked because of Cyrus not having his Chapter 4 done. Did we get a physical belt while we were in here? Is that an accessory that we picked up and I just didn't make note of it? I don't even know where it would... God, I wish I could sort these by, like, you know, alphabetical order. I got a mighty belt. I didn't get a physical... Oh, maybe I wrote down physical belt. No. No, physical belt is the name of an item. It's the name of an item. And we don't have it. Okay, let me look on the wiki then, because the wiki will tell me. I think. I don't know, hopefully. Let's see. Inventory, accessories. You know what? Sort by name. Physical belt. It's got 65 physical attack and 65 physical attack and 50 physical defense on it. And it's a... Oh. Wait. It's a challenge or a provoke 10% from somebody in Noble Court. Or it's a challenge or provoke 10% from somebody in the... Oh, no. I realized, okay, we can't get it anymore, I don't think. Yeah, we can't get it anymore. I mean, we can't get unlimited amounts of them anymore. Oh, that sucks. So, the father marionette that was in the fight with... Why does it say... Wait, is Father Marionette not the enemy I think it is? Can we just find this enemy somewhere? It can only be encountered alongside Simeon and Dancer Marionette during the first phase of the final battle of Primrose's Chapter 4. So, doing that fight, it said I had a 30% chance for the belt to drop. So you're not even guaranteed to get the belt off of this enemy. If I were to steal from it, I would have gotten it 100%, and then maybe I would have gotten a second one as an actual drop after the fight was done. But now that the fight's over, literally the first comment or the only comment on this page says, I didn't know he had physical belt, and now I can't get it because I already beat him. Fuck this game. Oh, yeah, so that's... I mean, there are 2 other ones in the game, but and technically... Am I wrong in saying that they are unlimited sources? If they're unlimited sources, then it's fine. Yeah, they seem to be unlimited sources. You can get it from challenging Gustav in the... He's in the Whistlewood now, apparently. We can challenge him, and apparently it's a 10% drop from him. And it's also a 10% drop from someone named Jan in East Noblecourt. So I can still go and collect them. So that's good, but they're not guaranteed. We have one more alluring ribbon to get, but we can't get that until we do Cyrus's Chapter 4. So we'll get that tomorrow. Cyrus has a staff we will get tomorrow. He has an axe that we will get tomorrow. Everhold Tunnels. I feel like that's the dungeon right outside Everhold, and that we haven't been there yet, and that there's like a boss fight there and something we can do for a quest, but there's also a 3rd Death Cleaver that we can get from there. And then the Sorcerer's Robe in Noble Court, Everhold. Okay, we got all of the Sorcerer's Robes, I'm pretty sure, right? Let me tab back in and double check. I keep hitting my mic today. Who did I said I wanted Prim and then Ophelia and then Cyrus to have the Sorcerer's Robes, right? So Cyrus has one and Prim has the other. Do we have a 3rd already? Did I pick it up? Where is it? Oh no, we only have 2. What? Oh, that's because I never bought it. Right, we saw it in Everhold. We just never bought it. That's what it is. Kayla says, I used to be an executive chef, so my wife is super lucky. I cook 90% of our food completely from scratch. Oh, that sounds wonderful. So, who had that item? Oh, it was literally this person right here. I'm pretty sure. Sorcerer's Robe. There we go. Oh, we got a discount. Should we just... We don't need to buy that Wisdom Staff. Screw that. Although we could steal it, maybe. Oh yeah, 80%. Oh yeah, because we got Thieving Tips and Tricks. Oh, we should go around again. Oh yeah, we need to go around again. Oh yeah, because Time Worm Tapestry as well. We could just buy this, though. We have tons... Oh, that reminds me. We need to sell stuff so we can hit... We need to hit 1,000,000 leaf today. That is my... That is what I would like to do, is hit 1,000,000 leaf today. Which is, like, very, like, easy, because we're 80k away from it, and I'm pretty sure I have more than enough items to sell to get it. I wonder if this tapestry is what either one of these people need. Maybe that's what Noelle wants. Maybe she wants the tapestry. I bet you she does. Let's talk to her. Aha, she does. Okay. So she was talking about searching for stuff in the rubble, but I guess she wants this tapestry. It'll do. A tapestry, and very old, that much is clear. These swirling designs, why yes, this is writing. Could it be High Hornburgian? No, not quite. Some of this grammar is most unusual. Much of the text is impenetrable to me. This bit I understand. Let's see. Bestowed upon King Beowulf by the Kingdom of Farion. Why, a present from Farion? This must have been granted to Beowulf himself when Hornburg was first founded. Truly a most momentous discovery. King Beowulf, the founder of Hornburg, actually existed. I can scarce imagine what secrets I will uncover if only I can decipher this script. Surely this tapestry can vindicate all of my theories. My mission in life is to find and record true history for the benefit of future generations. And thanks to you, I am that much closer to fulfilling my destiny. Now I have much work ahead of me. Best get to it. Go kick Tressa for turning down 1 billion leaf. True! Alright, so we got Historian's hat and a large nut. And some leaf. What does the hat do? Probably nothing I care about. Historian's hat restore... Oh, so it's the S... Oh, actually... Restores SP after every action. So you could put... Wow, you could put a Historian's hat on somebody. And then you could put... Where is it? I thought we had one of... Like, we had something here that did the same thing too, didn't we? Aha! Exotic garb. You could put exotic garb on them. And you could put... There is a shield, right? Oh, maybe it's the forbidden shield, and I never stole that one. So there's also a shield, and then there's accessories. There's the dragon scarves. You could put 2 dragon scarves and 3 different items on one person to make them recover SP every turn, like a butt ton of SP. You know what? That would be fun for like just meme builds, but you know, we're not gonna do that right now. Okay, so we did that quest. This guy, you know what? Let's just, while he's here, since we're going to be doing questy things, let's see, we are in the Highlands. I think this guy is, this quest is called... Oh, we have to challenge or provoke the impresario. So this guy, so we actually, he wants us to, wait, what? Really? Oh, apparently we challenge him. And we just beat him in a fight. That's all he needs.
It's a good day for battle.
I don't know why. He needs a swordsman, I think he said. So maybe when we beat him, he'll be like, "Oh, you're a swordsman? That's wonderful. Come and do my play for me," or something like that. I don't know.
Too slow. Too slow. Have at you. Out of my way.
Oh god, the dodges on Ulbrich are real.
Victim. Out of my way.
Oh, what am I doing? I should have used like an actual move there. Oh well. We're beating him a bazillion times over the head with our sword, and somehow he's not just like completely dying immediately. He's on yellow health though. I mean, this is in theory working. It's just working slower than we probably would like.
Victory.
You know what? He has red health. Should I just do standard? Nah. Let's do cross strike.
Out of my way.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so this should finish this quest. Your smile is payment enough, says no merchant ever. I think Kalis is suffering from he's really, really far behind right now. I mean, I don't care if he's behind, I'll still respond to him, you know? But if he wants me to respond to him in real time, I mean, I guess I would have to chat, I would have to type to him, or he's gonna be waiting a while, because I think he's responding to, like, God, what is he responding to? Your payment is smile, or your smile is payment enough? Who said that during this stream? Is he watching the video from yesterday? Like, what is happening? But hang me if you aren't a fighter of the highest class. You put fire in my veins. What magnificent movements you make in battle. I must have you in my show. Yeah, so he wants us in his show. Blah, blah, blah. It's fine. This quest is just kind of a... well, I guess this is sort of fun. You wield a splendid sword, my friend, but aim. We duel to the end of days. You shall never beat me. Speak, wandering swordsman, what is your name? Oh, it's Sir Oberic. If it's a fight you want, then you shall have it. My blades grown rusty of late. Uh-oh, Oberic's not a very good actor. Was that alright? The music just stops. My good man, you swing a blade as convincingly as any I have ever seen, but that diction? That wretched monotone? Forgive me, but the stage is no place for you. Still, it has been years since I enjoyed a proper duel. Splendid fun that was. So thank you, sir. Okay. That was I thought that was going to be less fun than it was, so I was going to try to skip through a lot of it. I'm glad I didn't. That was fun. Oh, okay, Kalis, I understand. So Sean said go kick Tressa for turning down 1 billion leaf, and you were just referencing her quest from yesterday. I understand, okay. I thought you were, like, responding to something, because that happened with Sean the other night, where he somehow got, like, 15 minutes behind everyone else. I don't know how that happened, but he did. Like, I don't know how that happened, because if he exited the video at any point and came back, then it would just put him at live. So somewhere along the way, it buffered for 15... I don't even know how that happens. I don't understand, but... he was, like, really far behind, so I thought that that's what was happening with you. But that makes more sense. Okay, so... let's see. We got all 3 of the Sorcerer's Robes. We need to equip those, by the way, before I forget. Honestly, I think we have every... oh, there are mental belts. Oh, we got 1 mental belt. Where's the other mental belt? Do I have 2 mental belts? I just want to see, like, we have 1 mental belt. Where is the other one? Where is the other one? Wait, I thought I alphabetized these. They're not in alphabetical order anymore. Mental belt. It's a... oh, so remember how I said the father marionette had the physical belt? Apparently the dancer marionette also had the mental belt, so we could have... dude, that makes me so mad. I totally forgot about that. Oh well. But can we get more? Oh, there's only... oh, you can challenge... okay, you can challenge Bishop Bartolo. Oh, you know what? We did get a mental belt from that fight. We got it as a drop. That's what it gave us at the end of the battle. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. But also, it's a 10% chance when you fight Bishop Bartolo in Saints Bridge. So maybe I'll do some farming for this kind of stuff. But I don't think there's any other, like, post-Chapter 4 items for me to get that I care about anyway. That's the thing. I'm sure there are more, but the ones that I care about. So, how much time do we have? Like, what are we looking at time-wise? 2 hours and 23. All right, I'm gonna do... I said I was gonna come up with a strategy, but honestly, I'm not gonna come up with a strategy. I'm just gonna go in guns blazing, and we're gonna see if we can do that fight that is in the forest to the west of... yeah, that place. Victor's Hollow. It is called... the quest is called... Into Thin Air. And we have to beat an enemy called the Devourer of Men. And then we have to either guide or allure Ellie, who is being kidnapped or captured by the Devourer of Men, and then bring her back to her father. So... Yeah, that's a thing. The Devourer of Men. I'm trying to see if I can... okay. I don't remember what it does. I honestly don't remember what it does, but I do remember that when I did this fight, Tressa was, like, absolutely crucial, but not for the reason you would think. I remember it being absolutely crucial that we use, hired... Is it called Hired Hand? The one where she hires people and spends leaf on it. So before we do that, let's go ahead and sell stuff, because I want to hit 1 million leaf, but then we are very easily going to use, like, all of our leaf again. Not all of our leaf, but we'll be attacking a lot with the 30,000 damage move. So, let's do this now. Wow, and selling these things is going to get us nowhere, but I'm going to do it anyway, because they're going to bother... It's going to bother me to have them in our inventory. So, sell all the things, everything that I can sell, I will sell. Well, everything that I will sell that I know I don't want or need. We have a lot of like, just items that are specifically there to be sold. I didn't realize I had this many. Oh, it's gonna happen. Are you ready? Bump, ba-da-da, there we go. We hit 1 million leaf. There it is, the magical over 1 million leaf milestone. And then we're gonna go way past that because I'm gonna sell more stuff. I mean, I don't need to sell more stuff. I did the thing. Look, we're hitting 1.1 million leaf, and then I've got all this stuff, but I'm not gonna go through that stuff. That would be a little too tedious for right now. So, well, first we will head over to Victor's Hollow, which is right here. And then... also, Sean is saying, I probably tapped my phone and skipped backwards or something. You know what? That's a good point. You probably did do that. You probably did. Because that's the only other way that I would think that could happen. Ooh, travel banter. Tell me, Ulbrich, how do you keep your skills as sharp as you do? Well, each day I practice various sword strokes and do exercises to build my strength. I always work on the fundamentals, for these are the foundations upon which all fighters must build. A wise choice. What about you, Therion? Do you do any training? Nope. Never was one for practice or practice's sake. For me, experience is the best teacher. I see. I have an idea. What say we train together? Didn't you just hear what I just said? A man cannot achieve such remarkable agility just by sitting in the alehouse, so he must train, and yet he claims otherwise. The question is, why? Look, I think training together is a splendid idea. In fact, I think I'll join you. What's the expression? Two's company and three's even better? Something like that? Fine, but just this once, okay? Then let us go outside and begin. Okay, so they're gonna train together. That's cute. But we didn't come in here for no travel banter. We came in here to... What did I come in here for? I came in here for something specific. We have Tressa in the party already, so she's gonna stay. She's going to remain in the party. It's gonna be Tressa, and then I think... I don't know. I think having Ulbrich and Honnet might prove to be the best plan of attack here, simply because I remember this boss, I think, is weak to a lot of like physical weapon types, and we need to break his shield. Like, breaking shields is like the most important thing that I can personally remember about this fight, so I think bringing Honnet and Ulbrich and Tressa is the way I want to go. Plus, Tressa can use, once she has, like, sidesteps up, if she needs to. I don't know if it attacks physically or with elemental attacks, but if it attacks physically, she can put up sidesteps. And then she can also put up runes, which is really good. So I think we're going to go with this. We're going to go with this party. I don't know. I'm scared. This really is one of those fights that you cannot underestimate this fight. It is easily one of the most annoying / I think this is one of those bosses too that sends one of your partners away every, like, periodically. So, and this is the guy whose daughter is lost in the forest or being held captive by a monster. So I don't even remember what I get for doing this quest, actually. I was just on the quest page and I didn't even look at the reward. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it is worthwhile. Oh, and I need to remember, take evasive maneuvers off of Cyrus once we get to the boss. Take evasive maneuvers off Cyrus. We need to do large amounts of damage for this fight. Like, need to.
Letting us beginning.
Here I go!
Tressa just used Trade Tempest. Nice, Tressa. Decent damage there.
How is that?
She goes, ha! I like Tressa. Okay, is this the boss up here? Wait, actually, no. Wait, oh, I'm in the wrong forest. We're supposed to be in the forest to the north of this one, not the one that I'm in. I think maybe it's, I think it's up here. I think we go up here and then off to the west. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, here it is. That forest that we were just in, that was the one to get to the cave that was part of Tressa's Chapter 3. So this is the correct forest. And we have been here already, obviously, because we were, if you guys remember, we were here for another quest as well, which we did finish. There was like a ruffian or a brigand there, and we had to challenge him, and he was like pretty dang easy, honestly. This boss will not be dang easy. This boss will be incredibly excruciatingly annoying and difficult, I imagine.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember to take the evasive maneuvers off. Trust me, I am trying to remember. Oh man, they didn't die.
Too slow! Too slow!
Letting the hunt.
Nice dodges, Ulbrich. Okay, Arrow Storm. Oh, come on! That was a lot of damage! How did nothing die there?
Too slow! The battle
You missed again.
I will cut you down!
God, I love... How? How is that thing in the back still alive? What the heck?
Oh, flames!
Well, at least we get to break something this way for like a bonus. And nobody got hit, so we'll get all 3 bonuses here.
A passing grade.
Yeah. Okay. So, there she is. I want to make sure we have... like, yeah, as much SP as we can. We haven't taken damage, and take evasive maneuvers off, Vinny. Ooh, I remembered. I barely remembered, though. We want surpassing power. I think I even want to take hard worker off. Increase damage dealt when striking a foe's weak point. I could do that, or I could do... Ooh, I could do elemental aid. Do I want to make Cyrus's attack cost double, but also deal 50% more damage? Or I could just give him this, and this would increase all of his damage by 20% just flat out. Yeah, let's just do that one. Okay, he's gonna hit like an absolute... Oh my god, are you guys ready for some insane damage? You guys ready for some insane damage? Oh, but the only way this could be better is if I had a cleric with me, or a cleric with me, because then I could put Aelfric's auspices on him. Oh, I should have brought... Maybe I should have brought, like, Alphen instead of... I should have brought Alphen instead of Haunted, actually, because he would have been able to do Concoct BP. Oh well, we're gonna try with this. If this doesn't work, I will go and get Alphen. In fact, I should have brought Alphen because I don't have a healer. What am I thinking? Can you help me, Traveler? Ellie's my name, begging your pardon. I was carried off by a terrible fiend. Alright, you sense danger lurking in the shadows. Are you ready? No, I'm not, but let's try anyway. Oh, not again. It's the same beast from before. Grr. Yeah, that's all it says is grr. Oh god, there it is.
Fail.
A dreadful fiend emerges from something something. I don't know, I missed it. Okay, so I know that the boss is weak to fire right now, and the ads are weak to... The ads are actually weak to wind damage, and I kind of want to get rid of the ads as quickly as possible, because they really do get problematic. Like, the biggest tip that I can give anyone for this fight is kill the ads as quickly as you can. Like really. They're not even, look at, they're not even close to being dead. They're not even close. Okay, Tressa. This is why I brought you, though. This is why. I want you to do a hired help veteran soldier on everything.
I'll get my money's worth.
Nice. Okay, she broke, or they broke, the ads. Ulbrich just got sent away into the abyss. Wonderful. Honnet, I don't even know. Why don't we... Jeez, I don't even know, Honnet. Why don't we actually... Let's try to break the boss. Hit again. Yes, she hit again.
Here I go.
Tressa, now you hit the boss. Okay, cool. Okay, maybe we... Oh, Cyrus doesn't have BP. Oh, this sucks, but I still feel like he could maybe kill these enemies.
Ignis are dead.
Oh, he didn't kill them.
Letting my arrow fly.
Oh, not having BP really sucks. Okay, Honnet, I actually want you to use a large soulstone here. I need to kill these things.
Trying this.
Oh, they're alive still?
What next?
Ooh, Honnet got to attack twice. Oh my god, Honnet. Honnet, that was perfect timing.
Trying this.
Oh, okay, we did it. We killed them. Yes. Oh, this is so much. Okay, we're in the money now. We are in the money. I want to give 2 BP to Cyrus.
Using this.
And then I want Tressa to start putting up Transfer Rune.
Feel the power.
The battle is truly joined.
And then Ulbrich, I want you to give BP to Tressa. And then Cyrus, I actually want you to use... Well, no, I don't want you to use Alphon's Enlightenment, because when he summons more ads, this is only going to be single target, and that's going to be bad for us, actually, like detrimental. So I think I just want to hit him with like an Ignis Ardare or something.
Ignis are dead.
Okay, that's like 40,000 damage. I'll take it. I'll take it where I can get it.
Have at you.
What are you weak to, sir? Are you weak to swords?
Out of my way.
Oh, he's not weak to swords. Dang it. Okay, Tressa.
I won't hold back.
Tressa, use a sidestep on everybody.
Catch me if you can.
Maybe he is weak to... I don't know. Should I... Here, let's put an elemental break on him.
Break.
There we go. Lower his elemental defense. That sounds like a good idea, right? We tried swords. Let's try... You know what? Let's try 1,000 spears. Maybe he's weak to spears. Oh, he's not weak to spears either? Ugh. Okay.
Now, what next?
Yeah, I don't know, Cyrus. Let's just use... I don't know, let's use light.
Lux Conjurer.
It's not weak to light. Okay.
Miss it to me.
Oh, he missed Honnet. Oh, duh, because we have sidesteps up on everybody. Of course he missed Honnet. Tressa, I think I feel relatively safe right now. But what rune do I want to put up? You know what? Let's put up wind, because I know his minions are weak to wind. And that might help us, honestly, in the long run. Let's do that.
What next?
Honnet. You know what, maybe... Oh, I remember him being weak to axes, actually.
Holding back nothing.
Ooh, Honnet has the double tomahawk. If he's weak to axes, I could just... Ooh, but you know what? I don't want to break him this turn, though. Honnet, just do, like, a regular attack.
No,
Oh, he is. He's weak to both of those things. Oh, this is incredible.
Out of my way.
Okay, so we can still break him.
What next?
In fact, Cyrus, why don't you use another element? Oh, wait, if he's weak to staves... Oh, well, if this breaks him, it's fine.
Elemental break.
I was gonna say, it could break him, but if it does, it's fine. Oh,
What next?
dude! That one attack of an elemental rune did 26,000 damage from Cyrus? Whoa. Wow, that is incredible. Oh, he's got yellow health. Wow, this fight is going really well. I think I made the right choices with my team. Let's use the spear, because I think that's Tressa's highest damaging thing for elements. Okay, yeah.
Now then.
Ulbrich.
My blade is unbending!
Brand's Thunder. Do a lot of damage,
I wreak
Ulbrich.
havoc upon thee!
Ooh, he did a lot of damage. He did not do a lot of damage with the rune, though, did he?
Is truly...
He did not do a lot of damage with the rune, unfortunately, but it's fine. You know what? Let's have him just keep. Doesn't he have a weapon that has element? It's not his sword. It's not his sword. It's his spear? Nope, not a spear either. Hanet, do you have element on anything at all? I don't think she does. I don't know, whatever. Oh, I should have given Cyrus BP. Dang it.
Now.
I mean, he still gets 1 BP, so, and the boss has elemental defense reduction right now, so let's just go for this.
Venta Solta.
Nice, 30,000 damage. That ain't half bad. Nice.
Letting the hunt begin.
Hanet, you've got to use something. Why don't you use Drefendi's Rage?
Cowering before the huntress.
Ooh, Hanet, that's spicy. That is some spicy damage, Hanet. Ulbrich, I kind of want this thing to die. Can you kill it for me, sir? Why don't you just kill it? Oh, he did it! Oh my god, that was so smooth.
With each battle,
oh, that went so smoothly. The boss, like, didn't even really get to do damage, did he? I don't think he actually hit anybody. Did we just do a damageless run of that fight? Oh my god, we did! I did a no-hit run of that fight. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, I'm happy with that. Angie says it's bedtime. Have fun. Night. Night, Angie. Thanks for coming in. Alright. Are you still here? Is just Angie going to bed, or are you both going to bed, Sean? Alright, so we can scrutinize this poor woman before we actually help her. Oh, we didn't bring somebody to guide or allure her. I forgot about that part. We really should have brought... We should have brought Ophelia, really, is who we should have brought, but... We're stealing from her, and then we're leaving her abandoned in the woods. Because we have to go back to Victor's Hollow. We need to get, like, Prim, I would imagine, and then we can go, you know, bring her back home. Man, that fight went so well. I could not be happier about that. Alright, let's see. I don't know, maybe the final boss... I mean, these are some, like, loaded words, but maybe the final boss won't give me as much trouble as I thought it would? Or will? I don't know. Kalis knows how hard this last boss is, so he's probably laughing at me for saying that. Like, you can literally be, like, 40 levels over-leveled for the fight, and you'll still... like, stand no chance, unless you have, like, a very specific strategy set up. So I think that that's really, like, I could technically have an easy time of it if I do all of the pre-planning and have everything meticulously set up, and then also kind of, like, jump through a few RNG hoops. Oh, and by the way, I need to put evasive maneuvers back on Cyrus. Because I don't want to be running into a bazillion battles in this forest. Dude, I almost, like, I will say, Tressa's hired help was crucial there. Because without hired help, we would not have been able to break those monsters. They would have gotten to attack. I remember there being more mechanics to that fight. Like, it's worse than just them sending away Ulbrich. Like, there was something else that boss did, and I don't remember what it was, but I remember it being really bad. So I'm glad I didn't have to find out what it was. Alright, so we're going to take this woman, girl, whatever, and we're going to take her to Victor's Hollow, back to her father. It's kind of weird that tentacly plant monster just showed up. I guess it either showed up at the edge of town and carried her off, or she was in the forest and got, you know, I don't know. Either way, weird. I've been on the internet long enough to know how that ends up, and you don't want to know. So, like, I'm glad she's okay now. Father! Oh. Ellie, me lass, you're safe and sound. Swoons me art ached on account of missing ya. Promise me you'll never run off again. It pains me to know I caused you worry, father. I believed in me art. ye was still alive. I searched and searched, always thinking about one thing. Your mother's final words to me. Yes. Home is where the heart is, and mine's never left it. We are together forever. Oh. But you should also travel. Traveling is good. I mean, I shouldn't be preaching this because I'm like, I hate traveling. The only places I like to travel to are like Walt Disney World. That's it. That's really it, actually. But traveling is good. You should do it. I was a child when I heard those words, but they settled deep in my soul, and that's why I never gave up hope. So o'er the years, she watched over both of us. Now, what say we celebrate? I'll cook up your favorite stew. Welcome home, Ellie. May the gods bless us. Alright, what does this give me? A deathly blade. Didn't we just get one of those? Like, literally today on stream? I think we did. Oh, we did. It's the one that can instantly kill targets, but it's super cheesy. I think it has a really, really, really incredibly low chance to actually work. So it's not really worth it. All right, let's go through quests. Let's see. All right, we've done everything in the frost. You know what? Why don't we still have time. So I'm gonna go into my actual little quest checklist, and we're gonna go down each section, and we're gonna make sure that we've done like everything. Okay, so this is the Frostlands. We have, all right, I'm gonna go down my list. Sir Miles, Servant of the Flame 1. We obviously have that because we have 2 and 3 done as well. The Innocent Inmate. I'm pretty certain we have that one. Yes, we do. The Slumbering Giant is done. Liana and Eliza is done. Liana and Eliza. Let There Be Warmth, we have done. Setting Out, we have done. And then Ariana again, 1 and 2. Ariana again, 1 and 2. Oh, we haven't done this yet. Oh, because you need Primrose's Chapter 4. Okay, well, I know what we're doing then. I think we go to Still Snow for this, because that's where Ariana was last time. We have to guide or allure Orin and we have to guide or allure Ariana and bring her to Natalia in Stoneguard. Oh, here she is. Okay, I see. Okay. Sure, I'll buy this stuff. You know what? No, you can keep your bracelet. That's fine. Looks good on you anyway. You keep it. I want to read her Scrutinize. After the fall of the noble family she served some years ago, she was coerced into moving to Still Snow. She was released from her job at the brothel and now looks for a new line of work. Okay, but it doesn't say what line of work. Maybe she'll talk about it right now. And what am I to do with my life now, I wonder? I have my freedom now. No longer am I bound to sell my body to pay my way in the world. But no matter who I ask, I found no decent work. The world is a cold place when one is alone. And this place is colder than any other. I'm sick of it. Now that I think on it, I've been tumbling from one job to the next ever since I left the Azel Arts employment. Everywhere I went, all I found were cold hearts and miserable work. Is there any warm place left in this world? Some warm-hearted master who would let me do decent work once again? Such dreams are too grand for a tired old whore. Alright, we're taking her to Stoneguard then. You're coming with us. We are guiding you down the path of the sacred flame to Stoneguard somewhere, because Stoneguard is huge and I have... Oh, I do actually know. I know exactly who we're taking her to, actually. We're taking her to Natalia, who is the woman that helped us in Honnet's chapter... Dos? I think it was her chapter 2. Yeah, it was her chapter 2. Pretty sure. Is it this building? No, it's not that building. It's in this section of town in one of the buildings. This building. Oh, here she is. Okay. So we'll scrutinize her. Though she lives a comfortable life in Stoneguard with the money from her late husband, she often feels lonely without him. She wants to help others and will go out of her way to lend a hand to those in need. Crystal Helm. Technically, that's a very good item for the final boss. Technically, but I'm just gonna talk to her. We can get. I think she doesn't disappear or anything, so I think we can still get that from her later. There must be such loyal creatures somewhere in this world, good and true servants who only wish to work under the roof of a good mistress. Also, I'm tabbing back over to chat because I haven't looked at it in a while. But there are, ma'am. You have one right here. Oh, I just saw Kayla says, yeah, no hentai. How is it? It's like hentai, right? That's how you're supposed to say it? I don't know. Cabin in the woods or cottage in the forest. You may call me Ariana, if it pleases you, my lady, and I would gladly serve you till my last day if you would but let me. Man, can you imagine working for somebody until the day you die? Oh, what a lovely way you have with words. That... Oh yeah, she's southern, right? Oh, what a lovely way you have with words. That calm grace, that poise, and those manners. Yes, I think we could get on very well. Would you truly like to work as my lady's maid? I swear that nothing could please me more in this world, my lady. Then I'm glad to welcome you into my employ, Miss Ariana. Now, there's only one more thing I need. I'm still lacking a good coachman to see me about in my carriage. Do you happen to know any coachmen seeking new employment? If it pleases my lady, I might know of such a man. He is a skilled coachman, to be sure. I rode many a treacherous road in his coach and never came to misfortune. Oh, that does sound promising. It's as though the stars have aligned for me. Only I'm afraid that his manners can be a bit curt. I cannot say for sure that what you might think of him if he should even be willing to come here to work. Okay. Wait, so you finish that quest and they don't even give you a reward for it? Are you kidding me? Wait, what? No way. How do we start the next quest? We probably go and talk to the person that she's talking about, which should be back in Still Snow, right? It's the guy who drives the carriage, who he wasn't really interested in, like, you know, I'll just say it. He wasn't really interested in Prim's boobas. And then we, like, got the guy from the inn, or the tavern, rather, to be like, hey, you owe me money. You better do a favor for this, you know, pretty young woman here. And then he was like, oh, okay, yeah, it was this guy. What was his name? Orin. A former coachman at the brothel. He doesn't know what to do now that he's lost his job. No, I don't want to scrutinize again, Cyrus. Cyrus, you have scrutinized enough. Heavy blade, plate shield. Well, you know what? You can keep those. I don't even care to steal them. Oh, he just said something. The world ain't doing any favors to a poor sot like me. Surely folks must need a good coachman, but I cannot find work since my last job dried up. Okay, well then you're gonna come with us. Come with me. Ophelia, mind control him. And away. To Stone Guard. It's kind of dumb that both of these quests are basically the same thing. Go to Still Snow, allure somebody, take them to this house in Stone Guard. Like, literally, like, beat for beat, the same exact functional quest, it's just with different people. I mean, it's kind of still, like, it's interesting. It's an interesting quest, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'm not that... Wait. I passed the house? How did I... No, they're in here. Aha. Yes. Do I talk to you or you? You.
Oh?
Oh, are you the coachman that my Ariana spoke of? How glad I am that fate has brought us together. Would you care to come to work in my household? My name is Natalia, and I promise you I do well by my servants. Yes'm. I think I begin to see what Ariana meant. Kurt indeed. His name's not Kurt, his name is Orin. Oh no, and I skipped Ariana's text. Oh well, I know you're trustworthy. We're going to have such a better life here. Could be. I've got to admit, this place does seem pretty lush. Clean air, nice folks, and warmth. It's so warm compared to where we was. Ooh, do you also have a southern dialect? I know just what you mean, Orin. It is indeed warm here in so many ways. I've spent so many years struggling to find work and barely keeping afloat. Now at last I feel like I've found such a place where I can settle down and truly live. Now then, it's time we get down to work, I'd say. Today's the first day of your new post in Matu. I should quite like to go into town for a bit of shopping. Ariana, would you accompany me? Of course, my lady, I would be delighted. Alright, Ariana again to Adamantine Dagger. This is a very good weapon. This is a very good weapon, although... Well, technically, Ophelia can use it, and I think Ophelia wants to use this, yeah. So, you're looking at this and you're like, a dagger that increases dark damage dealt? That should go on Primrose. She has dark damage. Well, I'm putting this on Ophelia, though, because if you remember, the Starseer ability that hits 3 times, it hits with 3 elements. It hits with wind, it hits with light, and it hits with dark. So now, Ophelia has a weapon that increases dark damage and light damage, and if I really wanted to, I could also give her Tress's Glaive, and then she would have all 3 attacking types covered, and her entire Starseer attack would do 30% more damage. That being said, I mean, Tressa does have the bow. She doesn't need the spear too, you know, but the spear happens to be her highest damaging weapon, and Ophelia... I feel like Ophelia's okay, you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't really need it. So, I don't know, maybe I'll change my mind after tonight's stream, but I think I'm okay with that outcome. Alright, we have enough time to maybe do like one more quest, so let's continue going through our list of quests and see what else we are missing. Alright, so I ended off at Ariana again, 1 and 2. And we did, I said we did Setting Out. Yeah, we did Setting Out. Sir Miles, Servant of the Flame 3, we've done that. Heirloom of a High House, we have done that. Here Be Dragons, we've done that. And Ogun's Epilogue, we've done that. So we have now officially finished every quest in the Frostlands. The Frostlands is done. There will be no more quests to do. That doesn't mean we won't have to go back to the Frostlands for other quests, but the quests that start in the Frostlands, we're done with them. And then going over to the Flatlands now. This one's not done, so we could actually just, we could just do that. Oh, there are several of them. How do we do the Thracia one? Well, wait, what's going on here? Okay, Thracio's Tutelage 3, I don't know. It says requires challenge with ease completed. I think we have that already in whatever town. And then it says we have to guide or allure Professor Bastet from Clearbrook and bring her to Thracia. Okay, let's do that then, since Ophelia's already in our party. Ophelia is already in our party. They said... Wait, what did I say? Clearbrook? Did I say Clearbrook? Yes, I did. Okay. So there should be somebody here called Professor Okay, Professor Bastet. Where would Professor Bastet be? Oh, maybe it's this guy. Are you Professor Bastet? Oh no, you're Meryl's father. So what do you have on you, sir? Professor. Who looks scholarly here? This guy is just like old man, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you're a professor. Huh. No, you're Gertus. We don't need Gertus. Are you Professor Bastet? No, you're Meryl's mother. Dang it. And you're Meryl. I don't need any of you. Is it you? Are you Professor Bastet? No, you are an elderly woman. Are you Professor Bastet?
Greetings.
Oh, you actually are. Okay. I once traveled the world while working as a teacher long ago. I taught many children, though they were strangers to me. I had one student in particular, a clever boy named Thracia. Bright as anything, though, he was a bit of a troublemaker. Alright, well, you know what? Speaking of Thracia, you guys are about to have a reunion of sorts. We're literally taking and we're dragging this old woman. Actually, where do we have to go with her? Oh, to Noble Court, right? I think he's in Noble Court. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's in Whisper Mill. That's right, he's in the creepy place that we haven't been to in a while. That's right. Okay, so he's right over here. Here we go.
You all right, dear?
What's wrong? Why does your head hang so low?
Oh!
It cannot be! Professor Bastet, is that truly you? It's been a long time, my boy. How are you, young Thratio? It's hard to believe that the scruffy troublemaker grew into such a fine man. Is she hitting on him? Professor Bastet taught me for free when I was a poor child with nothing. She is the reason I went into teaching myself. She was all I ever had to look up to. Okay, the way you said that, though, makes it sound like she was like, she's all I had to look up to. You know what I mean? She is the one who inspired me to think that this could ever become a world where even the poorest children would have the chance to learn. My, you have truly become a great man. Of course, anyone's gonna think that when you've got somebody, like, talking you up like that. Like, he's giving you compliments. You're not gonna say he didn't grow up to be a fine man. Yet the children, they won't listen to me. No matter how much energy I pour into my lessons, they do not seem moved. But all I'm trying to do is teach them. All I'm trying to make them remember is true knowledge. I don't know what to do any longer. Young Thratio. Perhaps I am mistaken, but are you trying to force the children to learn? What? If you apply force, you'll be met with resistance. That is human nature. Classes are a time for both students and teachers to learn. To learn together? I learned from you when you were just a young thing. What you taught me, with your eyes sparkling brightly at the thought of learning, was how important it was to be honest with oneself. Professor, be open to what your pupils can teach you, and you may find they are open to what you can teach them. Oh, thank you, Professor, for yet another valuable lesson. Oh, I'm glad to see that you are as earnest as you ever were, my lad. This is the end of my journey, at least for a time. I will stay here until I can make a go of things with the children of this village. I have to learn all that I can from the children here. Thank you for everything you've done for me till now. Alright, so that is the end of his quest line. Teacher's hat, invigorating nut. We have a lot of nuts to use, I just remembered. What does the teacher's hat do? So far we've had we have a teacher's hat, adventurer's hat, and historian's hat. The historian's is the SP one. This one is the light damage reduction, which is honestly that's such a crappy item. I don't know, I don't get it. And then teacher's hat, slightly reduces lightning damage. Okay, see, what's the deal here? Look at this. This one even has the same physical defense. Why doesn't it almost look like the adventurer's hat is missing physical defense on it? Like it was supposed to maybe have it and they forgot to put it on there? Because they have the same elemental defense. This is like a way better item, in theory. If there's a fight where there's lightning damage, then this could technically be a good item to wear. I don't know, like... Either way, we have some nuts to use. What do I want to use them on, or who do I want? Oh my god, some nuts is kind of an understatement. I did not even realize how many we had. Oh no, okay, well, you know what? Immediately I'm like, Ophelia, why is your health pool so low? You need more health. So I'm giving her some more health. In fact, I'm gonna do it again. There you go, Ophelia, you have a lot more health now. Maximum SP. You know what? Honnet is in desperate need of more SP. She just has such a low amount. I think she needs more. Physical attack we have, okay, so what I wanna do here, I'm gonna pull out all of my physical attacking characters. Alphen. Well, I can't fit them all in my party at the same time. Let's pull out Therion instead of Alphen. We'll look at Alphen in a moment, but I want to look at their stats. Like, just their... Actually, I want to look at their stats with the highest inventory item that they have. So, like, for example, his attack is going to be used with the dagger. So he's got 714 attack maximum right now, physical attack. She has 665, which is not as much as I thought it would be. And then Ulbrich has 726. So out of these three, Hana is desperately in need of the physical attack, but between Honnet and Alphen, and I already pretty much know the answer to this. Between the two of them, who needs more? Like, Alphen has 626. That's better than I thought it was gonna be, actually. You know what? I'll kind of divvy it up between the two of them. Let's do a large and a medium on Alphen, and then just a large on Honnet. That seems fair. And then physical defense, honestly, let's just give it to Cyrus. I don't even know, like, who do I want to give this stuff to? Maybe Ulbrich, because he'll be doing challenges, and if he doesn't dodge, being able to resist physical attacks a little bit more, or better, would be good. Magic nuts. We have some magic nuts now. Okay, so let's do the same thing we did for our physical attackers, but we're going to go through the elemental ones now. So we're going to get Prim, and we're going to get Ophelia. And this actually is all of our elemental attackers, because Cyrus is always in the party. We can't remove him right now. Okay, so Cyrus, he doesn't need anything. Look at this. He's almost at his maximum. 999 is the maximum. He doesn't need anything. Tressa, your best weapon is your spear. If I give the spear to somebody else, though, I think I'd rather, for this purpose, I'd rather go over with the elemental attack on the bow. So 665. Prim is... Actually, Prim's dagger is her highest now. 937! Ooh, Prim, you're doing just fine, my love. You are doing just fine. And then Ophelia, her highest is her bishop's staff, so Ophelia desperately needs some attack. I think... Well, what was Tressa's? 665, and Ophelia's is 690. Alright, I'm gonna get... Here's the thing. Tressa... Well... Yeah, I need to give some love to Tressa. Tressa, you're gonna get the large one. You know what, Tressa, you're gonna get both of them. I'm gonna give them both to you. Elemental defense, that needs to go on Alphen, because he has lower elemental defense than Ophelia does, and I want him and Ophelia to have the two highest elemental defenses in the party, because their healing does more with, like, their healing scales based on their elemental defense. So we're getting through these. We're almost done. Look at this. We're almost done. Okay, so that's going on Alphen for sure. All right, accuracy. I think that one's gonna go on Therion. Let's pull out our physical people, because we've got evasion coming up as well. So Honnet, Honnet, and Ulbrich. I also said I was gonna maybe toy around with Alphen having like an evasion build, but having elemental defense on him is just too good, and the evasion items all have really low elemental defense on them because that's the trade-off that you make. So I think it's better to just do it this way. Plus, bosses tend to have spells. Not a lot of bosses attack with physical attacks, but there is one boss fight in particular that is an exception to that rule. Let's see. Inventory, nuts. Alright, so... accuracy. I would say Therion needs that the most right now, and then evasion. Let's look at evasion, see who has the highest. I also want to look at their weapons. Do any of their... So this has evasion on it. See, I don't know how evasion is calculated. Because, like, it doesn't seem to be calculated in until I hover over the weapon. But how does that work? Does that mean that he only has that evasion when he's holding that weapon in battle? Like, I don't know how this is calculated in, but his highest evasion weapon is the battle-tested dagger. So he has 679, and honestly, Therion dodging is less important than Honnet and Ulbrich because they're going to be doing challenges and stuff. So I kind of prefer them to have it. Honnet, yours is 704, and Ulbrich's is 739, even without anything. So I think technically Honnet needs it. How many did I have? I've got a medium and a large. I think I'm going to give the large to Honnet and the medium to Ulbrich, because I'm not going to be provoking with Honnet nearly as much as I am with Ulbrich, so I think, again, it's still better for Ulbrich to have all of this, you know, stuff. Hit rate, you know, I'm going to give one of these to Oh, I guess I'm giving both of them to Ulbrich. Well, here, that's fine. I can give this one to Honnet. That's fair. And then speed, let's put that on Therion. Let's just put both of them on Therion, honestly. He likes speed because Eber's Reckoning scales with his speed, so it'll do more damage. And there we go, we got through our nut supply. Oh, and you guys are also making nut jokes, I see. All the nuts. She could have bought a lot of nuts with 1 billion leaf. Cough, cough, says Kalis. Yeah, I know, you guys are never gonna let poor Here, Tressa, what do you have to say for yourself? If you need someone with a keen eye for treasure, let me, you know where to find me. Well, here, Tressa, could you tell me where to find the treasure of 1 billion leaf? How about that? Alright, so we obviously have like a bunch of JP and stuff to spend, but I feel like, oh my god, Cyrus has 35, almost 36,000 JP to spend. Yeah, so off stream, I think I'm gonna do the JP stuff because honestly, we've done a lot of busybody, like going through and giving people nuts and everything, so I don't want to bore you guys anymore. Plus, we're now at the 3-hour and 10-minute mark, and I feel like that is an adequately sized stream. I feel very happy with how today went. Prim's chapter was amazing. We got a lot of stuff done. We've gotten most of the items that I had on my list that I wanted to do. So tomorrow, our plan, of course, I've said this many times already today, but tomorrow's plan is Cyrus's chapter 4, which is the final chapter in the game. The final chapter 4. We will have nobody's chapter left. Everybody's story will be complete in terms of their own individual chapters. And then we're going to finish up any side quests that we haven't done yet. And we're going to pick up any more items that I might have on my list that I haven't. I think there's like 2 things for Cyrus to pick up. In fact, there's an absolute 0 staff that I want for him. Well, maybe not for him. Well, actually, maybe for him. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to do all of that tomorrow. And hopefully finish up all of the rest of the side quests. If we don't finish up the rest of the side quests, then we will finish whatever we have left on Saturday. And then with all of the time remaining on Saturday that we have, we're going to be attempting to do the final boss fight in the game. We only have, I think, if things go according to plan and I actually beat the boss in that stream, we will have only 2 streams of Octopath Traveler left after tonight, so that's pretty exciting. Yeah, and this is all going to be tomorrow and Saturday, of course. We're going to be streaming at 8 o'clock again. I think 8 o'clock works pretty well. I may be trying to go back to the 7 o'clock once we're done with Octopath, but Octopath, I think, since I've done so many of the streams at 8, I feel like everyone's becoming accustomed to 8, so that's what we're going to do. If anything does change, follow me on Twitter and on Facebook at twitter.com/VinnyAdventures or facebook.com/VinnyAdventures. I always post there every single day before the stream, usually in the early afternoon, to let you guys know when the stream is happening and if anything changes. If I have to cancel a stream, that is the first place you will know about it. So if like it's stream time one night, it's like 8 o'clock and I haven't signed on yet, you're like, where's Vinny? Go check my Twitter and Facebook. There is likely going to be something there that will be like, oh, we're not streaming tonight. And if there isn't, and instead there's a post saying we are streaming tonight, then that probably just means I'm running behind and like, give me some extra time. But anyway, follow me on those outlets. Make sure everyone, Sean, Kalis, I'm looking at you, like the video. Make sure you give the video a like because YouTube shares our streams more when everyone likes it. It's just how YouTube works. I don't necessarily love that, you know, my videos are not deemed appropriate to share unless people physically like the video, but that's just the way it is, and it works the same way for everybody, so why shouldn't it work the same way for me? And of course, subscribe to the channel if you aren't subscribed already, but I'm pretty sure everyone in here is. If someone's watching in the future and you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed? Just do it. It literally takes a second of your time. It is right down there underneath this video. Just go click it. Click subscribe, and then there should be a little bell icon next to that. You can even click that one, and that'll give you notifications. YouTube will yell at you when I go live if you have that bell lit up. Like, just trust me, it's worth it. All right, but thank you guys for everybody. Thank you everyone who was in here tonight. It was a lot of fun. I love chatting with you guys. I love chatting with you guys about food. I mean, who doesn't love food? But like today was especially fun because now I'm like, ooh, there's like lots of Like now I'm like, maybe I should try to make like a vegan-esque tomato bread or something. That sounds really good. Like Angie has opened up my eyes to some possibilities of things I could try to make that would not only be tasty, but also be like easy on my stomach. So that's good. Today was a good stream. I had a lot of fun. And I will see you guys tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for more Octopath Traveler. See you then.